All right, man. Week 2 of the 2024 NFL season is here. We're about to bring the game predictions and move shit out of the way right here on the Sports Talk Show.
I can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah, turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad apart. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre I've been. The man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not? Show you how I'm built. Come a little closer. Ayy, lot of heart, been smart. Aura got a glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine. Don't you get it confused? I'ma win again. Yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for being here with us on this Saturday afternoon. Wherever in the world you are watching us right now, we are the good guys. We are the talk of the town. We are the Real Sports Podcast, and we are your official destination for sports talk and debates. And we will be your entertainment for this fine evening. You can follow us on Facebook at Real Sports Podcast. And you can join our private sports group on Facebook, the Real Sports Group. And we also, man, shout out to our sponsors who sponsored the show. That is old SeatGeek. SeatGeek, man. If you're going to attend a concert, basketball game, football game, wherever it is, go to SeatGeek.com, man. And at checkout, use promo code Real to Sports. Real to Sports. Get you $10 off any purchase over $250. So use SeatGeek and get your tickets. Also, shout out to our new sponsor, Bonfire. At Bonfire, that will be the home of the Real Sports merchandise that is brewing up right now as we speak. Probably by next week, I have it up and ready, man. That will be the official store. You can get your Real Sports t-shirts, all that, man, on Bonfire. Thank you for Bonfire, man, for supporting us as well. All right, man. We here. Week 2 of the NFL, but before I go there, man, I got to introduce you guys to the stars of the show. They are the guys that I want to hear from. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a new member of the podcast panel. He is the brand new member, and he represents the Gold Rush. I'm talking about the 5-time Super Bowl champion, defending NFC champion. I'm talking about they are the San Francisco 49ers, baby.
Yes,
representing them 49ers.
Yes,
As Mark said, bang, bang, not a game. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest member of the podcast panel, and he's here to stay, baby. Devo, a.k.a. Vontae's in the building.
What's going on, fans and family? Nice to be here.
Vontae is in the building. Boy, Vontae said something backstage, boy, that got me hyped. Lord have mercy. Woo! That man right there. Boy, I tell you the truth, boy. I can't say because kids are watching, but I leave it at that. Representing the Blue Man Wrecking Crew. They are the 4-time Super Bowl champions, the New York Football Giants, ladies and gentlemen. He is all the way in New York right now. He is D-Rec. D-Rec.
You already know we here.
What's up, D-Rec?
We here, baby.
D-Rec, you know the crowd. Boy, I can feel the heat on the camera. He here, though. He is here. He got gorilla balls today, man. He is here today. He is here. I got the pioneer on deck, ladies and gentlemen, the pioneer of this fine establishment, this podcast. This man is day one all the way. The loyal champion of the world. Representing the three-time Super Bowl champion, the Las Vegas Raiders. He is Oklahoma State alumni. Yes, sir. He is the Real Sports Wrestling Trivia Champion. He's here. He's the very talented Mr. Mark.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Happy to be with you all again on a Saturday. It is still National Suicide Prevention Month. We're trying to do everything we can here at the Real Sports Podcast to make a difference, not only in our local community, but in the world in general. So we got fans all over the world. We appreciate you guys. Suicide was the third leading cause of death for young people between the ages of 15 and 29. And roughly every 11 minutes, one person somewhere in the United States commits suicide and dies from it. So we definitely want to try to bring that number down and bring awareness to the issue. If you ever feel like you're going through it and those suicidal thoughts do come into you in the mind, you have resources, you have people you can reach out to. You can call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 988, or you can text the word pause to 741-741 in case you don't want to verbally speak with somebody over the phone, and we can get help to you and help bring that suicide number down. We want it to be zero. We want as many people as possible to get the experience, to get the life. And as long as we got a platform on the Real Sports Podcast, I'm going to keep bringing awareness to it.
There you go, baby. There you go. We need that. We need that in the world, man.
Respect,
We need that in the
respect.
world. We need that in the world, man. Again, man. I'm going to put that across the screen, that information. I'm going to put that across the screen for anybody. If you know anybody that's going through it, I don't give a shit. Write a note and give it to them. Because some people don't want to take it. Make them take it anyway. I'll put it across the screen in a few. Last but not least, I got the legend in the building. He's the legend. He's the OG. He's the OG of the group. My man. Representing Northern and Gold. Representing the mighty Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings is in the building. He is the Real Sport NFL Trivia Champ. Long time reigning NFL Trivia Champ. He is the dog, the diggity dog. The legendary Q-Dog. Q-Dog.
Yeah. What's going on, people? So I'm very glad to be in here for week 2 of the NFL. We are 1-0. My boys went up to New York and had a miraculous victory. Now we face Devontae Kelly and the boys coming to the Terror Dome, and we're looking to continue our run. Let the world on notice that the Vikings are good. Let me sound this gallon horn for you real good. Let's go, Vikings, go! Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yes, Devontae, you hear that, don't you? Yes, sir.
Come on, D-Red. Come on, one time.
Come on, D-Red. You know how it is. Come on, D-Red. Come on, D-Red. Can't beat them, join them, baby. Can't beat them, join them. Might well.
That's okay, D-Red. We're going to avenge all this.
I'd rather eat cat shit with a meat cheeser than do that shit.
We're gonna show you how to get it done.
Okay.
You're separate.
Crazy as hell. You think I'm representing my band?
I heard somebody else say that last week.
Minnesota Vikings.
You got to
What's your boy Justin Jefferson say this morning? He said, respectfully, we are not the New York Giants.
Oh, damn.
We are not the New York Giants.
But we beat you last year, so we can do it.
God damn, D-Red. God damn. Well, again, man, thank everybody for joining in, watching the show. We're going to get this thing rolling, man. But before anything, take my guys off real quick. Before anything, man, we lost September the 10th. We lost Frankie Beverly. Those of our age and generation know who Frankie Beverly is. He was a lead singer of the group Maze. And oh geez, I have to pay respect to the man, a legend, Frankie Beverly. Get my stuff here together. Frankie Beverly I'm gonna read this. Frankie Beverly was born December the 6th, 1946. He passed away again September 10, 2024. And he was an American singer, songwriter, producer, primarily known for his recordings with the soul and funk band Maze. He formed Maze and originally called Raw Soul in his hometown of Philadelphia in 1970. Moving to San Francisco and introduction to Marvin Gaye, Maze later released 9 gold albums and created a large and devoted following. Beverly was the band's writer, producer, and lead singer. He was known for his distinctive, smooth baritone voice and charismatic stage presence. The all music guy wrote, Frankie Beverly and Maze may be the ultimate urban contemporary group, much more soulful and funky than many of their counterparts. Beverly was born Howard Stanley Beverly on December 6, 1946, but changed his name to Frankie in honor of his idol, Frankie Lyman. Although the group has never won major awards, they continue to attract and sold out audience, giving them the title Best Kept Secret in the industry. After 50 years of performance in shows, Beverly performed his final concert in Philadelphia at the Music Center, where Beverly had performed. So we want, on behalf of the Real Sports Podcast, we want to give our honor to restore a legend, a trailblazer. And that is Mr. Frankie Beverly. Frankie Beverly. Legend. Before I let go. Oh, cookout music, man. I don't know about that, man. No cookout music, man. Frankie Beverly. So, respects to Frankie Beverly and Silky Soul. Y'all remember that? Well, of course. I know Q remember that. 1989, man. Silky Soul. What? Woo! Woo, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
was still a twinkle in my mama eye at that point.
Boy, Frankie Beverly, boy. Woo. Like you said, the best kept. He's
We all won.
the best kept in the industry. Yeah, man.
We all won.
So, yes, sir.
Can't believe he passed away,
So,
man.
Word.
But that's okay though. He gonna live on in the spirit of black cookouts for forever.
Oh yeah.
Best believe
Oh
that.
yeah.
Best to believe that.
If you go to a black gathering and they don't play Frankie Beverly song, bro, you in the wrong place. Get out. It's a trap.
I agree with you on that, boy. You got to have that before I let go. And it's a
That's played at least 3 times before the gathering is over.
Oh hell
Yeah, normally the third time they play it, that's the sign to go home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the go home song. Yeah. Before I let go. He never let go. He's there with the Lord now. Still holding on. Man. And again, man, to go back to what Mark was saying, man, this it's never fight alone. Never fight alone. But that's gonna be the thing the rest of the month, man. Never fight alone. Suicide hotline, man. I am going to put that up here right now. And there it is. And that is any information, man. Suicide prevention hotline. Again, man.
Appreciate it, host.
988, man. Yes, sir. Something that needs to be said. Every podcast to me on YouTube needs to do that. We need to stop and recognize that because mental health is just so great these days. And people are dying, in colleges and schools, man. Mental health is just something that needs to be recognized more, if you ask me. All right, podcast. It's time to get to it. I got my man Devo. I got Devo in the building. He representing the Gold. Yes, sir. He in here. Stumping with the big dogs now.
Yes,
Stumping with the big dogs. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I got the dog. I got the pioneer, Mr. Episode. D-Rec is in the building. Let's get these predictions going for week 2. All right, man. This is week 2 NFL predictions. Man. And whoever gets the win this, man, next week will be revealed the king of predictions. And speaking of kings, you know what I'm saying? I got the first one, baby. I got the first motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I had to put the Vince McMahon on the 1999 Royal Rumble. Martin on the talking about. I got the first one, so that makes me the king. Because I want to win a belt too. Q got the belt. Q long champ. Mark ain't got a belt. I want a belt too. Shoot, I got a belt now, so that means I am the king of predictions. And guess what, man? Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are about to be entertained because the first game off the gate of week 2, we got the San Francisco 49ers. They're taking a flight up north. To what is called the Terror Dome to face the Minnesota Vikings. Off the gate and off the press. That means we got Devo versus Q-Dog. Woo. As I start this thing off, you know what? I'm the king for the week, but I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna let Devo, his visiting team. He's gonna get first bids at this, man. So Devo, tell me what your Niners have to do to go face these Minnesota Vikings here. What is the game plan?
Well, I hate to say it, but this is gonna be another shake off the rest game. I'm not overlooking the Minnesota Vikings in any shape, form, or fashion. They do have Jay Jettas over there, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing. But we know Sam Darnold. We just had him on the team last year. We know how to make the ghosts appear. He's seen that defense every day. It's a reason why he was the backup quarterback, and we all seen how that played out. So, with that being said, coming off of a week where, you know what I'm saying, we made sure no Jets were on the tarmac in San Francisco, we're now headed up to Minnesota for a Viking funeral. So, everybody, I just wanted to, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Viking funerals, but, that's when, we torch the bodies and send them right on off into the sea. So that's what we'll be doing Sunday at 1:00. And I don't know why we want to start out the NFL slate with a massacre, but I guess it's got to happen.
Oh, she's neck. You heard that, man.
Sorry.
You heard that, man. Lord. All right, Q. Gotta let you come back on that one. You heard Devo. He said he coming to your house. He's gonna pull his pants down, and he's gonna take a shit right there in your field, bro. Now, tell me, what you gotta do to defend the North come Sunday?
Well, first of all, I see that my fellow podcast member Devontae, he wants to give you jokes, but I'm gonna give you facts. Last year that we had, when they came last year, about this time last year, Kirk Cousins put on the show. We didn't have Justin Jefferson, Jordan. That was that Jordan Allison breakout game, and we neutralized the 49ers, and we won that game. They haven't beat Minnesota on the road in 7 straight times to Minnesota. These are facts that I'm giving you. Last year that Bosa was shut out by Darisaw last year wasn't a factor. And that's still going to be the same thing come Sunday. We will neutralize him. The Terror Dome will be loud. We're going to get the respect that we deserve, even though we thrashed the New York Giants and everybody said that's the New York Giants, but it still was a professional team. The way we came out and played, the Brian Flores defense is hype. This defense is fast moving parts. We're going to confuse Brock Purdy. Shanahan said he hates play against this Brian Flores defense, just like everybody else. There's a lot of moving parts. You cannot even game plan. You can't even watch film on the defense because you don't know who is what and what is who. And that's the most thing that I like about this Brian Flores defense. On offense, yes, y'all did have Sam Darnold, but he's in a different system now. He's a different type of quarterback now. This is a Sam Darnold that you don't know. We got weapons. We got Jordan Addison's now, but watch out for Speedy Jalen Naylor. I'm gonna say that game again. Speeding Jalen Naylor. That's another weapon that we have that will be on disposal. Someone with top end speed that can get over because there will be open spots because y'all gonna triple team Justin Jefferson because you're scared of him, just like everybody else. And so we got Aaron Jones back there with a running game. So to me, it's going to be a hard fought game. It's going to be a physical game. But in the end, I think that my boys are going to pull out because we done beat them before. So it's the fact that we know that we can beat them. We beat them last year. So we're not scared of them. So they can be beat. And so we're just going to go out there and play our Minnesota ball that we know. We got genius on both sides of the ball with O'Connell and Brian Flores, two of the top offensive mind and defensive mind in the NFL today. And so we're going to show people that this game last week was not a fluke. This is who we are. So that's all we got to do is just run the ball, play good defense, which I know we're going to do, confuse Brock pretty, and the game will be ours.
There it is. Billy G said he got the Niners this week, OG. He's sorry.
Go ahead.
I would also like to point out in that game last year that he wants to bring up that game that we lost 22-17 last year. Kirk Cousins was your quarterback. He threw the ball. He had to throw the ball 45 times.
Damn.
Only had about 375, 370, 375, somewhere in that ballpark. We also didn't have Debo. We also didn't have Debo, who got hurt the week prior to Cleveland.
Well, we didn't have Justin Jefferson.
We also didn't have Big Trent Williams blocking Brock at the same time too.
We didn't have Justin Jefferson.
Okay, I got you.
Even swap. Your star and my star. But the thing about it, we got the W though. It doesn't matter about the stats or whatever. We got the W.
You're right, but that won't happen. We got the motivation from last year. We got the motivation
from last
year's defeat because that was a game we should have won, but we didn't.
This is a entirely different defense, my brother. You're gonna see.
Yeah, I know. And Sam Darnold's also gonna see. Well, he's gonna be reminded again.
This is a different Sam Darnold now. Y'all keep talking about y'all. That's the Sam Darnold of old.
All pro Fred, Lil Bear on one side, Nick Bosa.
Nick Bosa's not a factor. I keep telling you,
he's not going to be.
He's not a factor. He wasn't a factor last year.
Wow.
Darsow shut him down.
Amazing.
It's the truth.
And that's cool. That was last year.
Okay.
It's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day.
It's the same Darsow.
It's a new day.
Okay.
It's a new day.
We're gonna see. I said all I can say. I'm not. There's no use to say no more.
I know that's right, because I ain't want for all that talking too. I ain't D-Rick. I ain't gonna sit here and talk your head off.
Shit!
I ain't gonna sit here and talk your head off about all these. I'm ready to go out there on the field and prove it.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. May the best man win.
Sorry for the D-Rick. Sorry for the
D-Rick.
Well, you know, hey.
D-Rick. Ain't good enough for me, D-Rick. Get on that cover, D-Rick. Ain't good enough for me. Don't do that, D-Rick. You can't say nothing slick to a can of oil. Get your ass on here. Mr. Episode. The
I would
San
just like to
Francisco
say that.
49ers. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
I would just like to say that my pick for this game will be brought to you by Bootio Cereal. Bootios, they make sure you ain't booty.
You ain't booty.
This game is tough. This is a toss-up game that can really go either way.
Sure
I make no secret about it. I'm a big Brian Flores fan. I believe in him not only as a head coach, but also as a defensive coordinator. That defense, I know they were playing a cupcake game against arguably the worst team in professional football right now. I get that. But that defense did shut them down. They bent, but they didn't break. They didn't allow a single touchdown all game. They were constantly getting after Daniel Jones. Cornerbacks were getting interceptions. They shut down the non-existent running game of the Giants. So they played really well under Coach Flores. Coach Kevin O'Connell is becoming a quarterback whisperer. He's proven that he can have success with a variety of different quarterbacks. I just don't know if I trust Sam Darnold enough in this game to pick Minnesota. And this isn't me being a Viking hater or nothing like that. But I just don't know if I can trust Sam Darnold to have another damn near flawless performance back-to-back weeks, if for no other reason than the fact that you're not going up against the peanut butter and jelly defense of the Giants. You're going up against a front, an impenetrable defense in the San Francisco 49ers. Sam Darnold's not going to have the chance to sit in the pocket and be comfortable. He's going to be harassed. I want to see if Aaron Jones can bail him out and get that run game going consistently. So then that way Sam can have time to get the ball to Justin Jefferson. But I don't think that he will. So I'm gonna take a bang bang Niner gang on this one.
$40 it is for Mr. Episode.
But it's all respect and love, T-Dog.
Okay.
Hey, brother, go ahead. Hey.
It's like trying to pick between Barry White and Teddy Pendergrass,
Right. So all right, so it's the King's time. The King, homie. And T.I.
What D-Rec at? What D-Rec at?
I don't know. So I'm all right. So this right here, D-Rec. Oh,
There you go.
D-Rec, Minnesota Vikings or the San Francisco 49ers?
You already know who I'm picking. Bang Bang Niner game. Fuck the damn Vikings.
Oh, damn.
That was the only plausible answer for him after
I already know the reason why that. Everybody knows the reason why that. Don't be good, my brother.
So here it is here. King time. I can say that. So you got a 3-4 versus the 4.
Keep going. I'm just gonna make me something to eat, fellas. But I'm listening to y'all.
We want to see you eat now.
About to make 3 pancakes and about 6 eggs.
All right, that's cool. All right, so here we go. Again, 3-4 versus the 4-3. Okay, so Minnesota under Brian Flores. I'm gonna talk for a minute, but Brian Flores was a 3-4, right? Okay, he runs 3-4, but he runs a zone in the secondary. San Fran runs a 4-3. Somebody's gonna be in the dirt. Hand's gonna be in the dirt, which is Minnesota. Okay, this right here, I've been thinking about this game for quite a while, but I was like, God damn, who's gonna win between these two? This is a hard game to actually to pick. To be real with you. Now, of course, the Vikings beat the Giants. Okay, and so and San Fran the Jets. Okay, but I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna roll with the Vikings on this one. I'm going to go with Minnesota on this one because let me tell you why. Yeah, Minnesota right now. Minnesota's defense has gotten a lot better. They went from 20. They went from 24. They had like 11. Best defense now. Brian Flores is doing a phenomenal job. With the defense right now. That 3-4. With that 3-4 defense, the rejuvenated 3-4 defense, and I'm going to say this, that Sam Darnold, even though, Sam Darnold has a bad rap, and everybody looking at Sam Darnold because he played for the Jets, and he was bad with the Jets, but the Jets was under Todd Bowles, which is a defensive coach.
That was Adam Gase.
And even though I'm joking on him too, he was a very decent backup quarterback for us.
And he did very good. He did very good against the New York Giants in his first game as a starter. That's good. And he came out with nerves of steel. And I think he's going to do that with San Fran. And Mark stated earlier that Kevin O'Connell is a quarterback whisperer. Kevin O'Connell is going to make sure that those plays are going to be designed for the strength of Sam Darnold. Now, Jordan Addison is not going to be in the game, and Naylor, who's a very fast receiver, you're going to see a lot of wheel routes. You're going to see a lot of wheel routes. But the thing about Sam down to jump on San Fran side is they have all pros all the goddamn field, and so they're going to disrupt. To me, I think they're going to disrupt Sam Darnold. They're going to get him off. They're going to double team Justin Jefferson. Okay, it's going to be It's going to be a good defensive between the two. Only thing about it, San Fran has a better offensive line, but I'm going to roll with the Vikings on this, and it's not going to be a blowout whatsoever. This game, and I don't predict scores either, but this game is going to be like a 20-17. It's going to go down to a field goal. It's going to go down to a field goal because both teams are riding high. But to me, Minnesota has more of the momentum right now coming in because they're feeding off of what they're seeing now under Brian Flores, who just now built the defense that he wants. So now I think I got a feeling with Minnesota, and I love San Fran. I got respect to them. I got respect to the Gold Rush. I respect those guys like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? I don't want to play them. I don't want to play them. They're that damn good. Triple H. But give me Minnesota. And I know it's long-winded on that one, but I had to explain because, man, you got to, at the end of the day, man, you got to give it to Minnesota and Brian Flores, man, that defense. Holy shit. Like they are the real deal. And if Minnesota win this game, if they beat a high-power team like the 49ers, you got to put some respect on Minnesota's name. You got to. You just got to. And I think in Minnesota, they are a great home team. Remember last year, or year before last, they only lost one game to the Giants, ironically. But they lost one game out of the whole season at home. One game. So they're pretty good defending the North. Pretty good at it. So that's my pick. Sorry, y'all. I had to explain that.
Hey, for the record, Host is speaking for himself and the rest of the Raider Nation when he says he don't want the 49ers. Speaking for me, I would love the chance to play San Francisco again. I owe y'all one for that last one, bro. I ain't forget about that overtime BS.
Yeah, we did. We went overtime with him. Yeah, we took.
I need another chance at that one, dog.
They are fucking. They're phenomenal though. Kyle Shanahan is one of the best offensive minds in the game, bro. He is smart, but also he's playing a very smart Brian Flores. So this is going to be a great game. This is going to be a great
chess
game.
match.
This is going to be, it's going to be a chess match throughout because somebody got to slip. Somebody's going to slip in this. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? This is the beauty. This game right here. This game right here between Minnesota and San Fran. As a fan, this is what I love. A competitive.
Yeah, that's a coin toss.
Yeah, this is a coin toss. This is what you love. This is what you love right here. I'm gonna move on. Drew to the game. Oh, he said, make sure you at my crib tomorrow, Mark. Oh.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
All right. What's up, Drew to the game? Representing the
Baltimore
Ravens. Drew
Get ready to take that L tomorrow, bro.
All right. Enough of me talking. Next game, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they face the Detroit Lions in an NFC divisional rematch here. Tampa Bay versus the Lions. Let's start with the dog. Tampa Bay or Detroit?
Man, I tell you that game Tampa Bay played last Sunday night. Your boy St. Brown got paid all that money and didn't do nothing. Shut down. Wow, that was a trip. Nothing. So everybody's saying they squeezed out, they won that one. So we're moving on, and Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Bucks coming in. One of my podcast members is a real Baker Mayfield fan. He stays behind that man everywhere he goes, and you just can't say nothing bad about him. Watching Baker Mayfield and last year and seeing the things that he do, I seen him last week. He dropped that dime to Evans and he was blanking it. He still put it in there. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, man, this dude right here, man, like him or not, you can't count this dude out. I think this is going to be a good game. It might be on the levels of the game that we're playing with the 49ers. I think Tampa Bay wants to come in and get their respect, play a team that was in the NFC Championship game at home. They will do more likely to just go in there and just take care of business. I think it's gonna be a tough game, but I'm not gonna shade away from that man this time. I'm gonna go head on with Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay. With that defense, I think they're going there and handle some business, and I think that they'll let people know that they're here to be recognized. So I'm gonna take Tampa Bay on that
one. It is for the dog. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll with oh shit. What's up, Red? Ready is
Red.
Ready. Let's go. You said Cowboys. Go Cowboys. All right. Ready Red is in the building. I want it. First of all, I'm gonna go with Detroit. Only because Detroit at home, that fucking place is off the chain loud. And they are really behind the Lions, and they play really good at home. But, man, I got to give my flowers to Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is the hottest quarterback in the National Football League to me. He is on fire, bro. Like, but I don't think it's enough to water down the Detroit Lions. The Lions are also playing great. Jared Goff is playing great as well. And that team has inherited Dan Campbell's spirit. They has inherited his fight, his will, all that. They are a whole different Detroit Lion team. I don't really see them losing this game at home, but I know Tampa is going to bring the funk. But again, shout out to Baker. Holy hell! Like this, I did not see this guy being the quarterback that he is, but he is way better than when he was in Cleveland. Like he is good. He is good. Phenomenal quarterback. He is doing his thing. I'm going to roll with the Lions on this, though, at home, taking it. Devontae of Devo. Who you got there? You got the Bucks or the Lions?
Man, like you said, it's going to be a really good game. This game has potential to be the game of the week in my eyes. It's going to be a shootout to me. But give me Detroit at home. I just think their weapons are gonna do a little bit more. I think Amara is gonna have a bounce back game, and everything will be all right. Run the ball through Gibbs and Montgomery, and
there you go.
Make it happen.
Yeah, Jameson Williams is on one right now. He is on one.
Yeah,
he's on one.
He making up from lost time from last year.
He ain't lying, boy. He is on one. Shout out to Jameson. All right, Mark. Tell us how Baker Mayfield is going to conquer. Tell us how Baker Mayfield is going to conquer the Detroit Lions Sunday.
I love how for years I've been preaching the greatness of Baker Mayfield on this show, and people call me psychotic. Said I need to stop talking football.
But it took him a long time. Now.
He went to Pittsburgh and ended Ben Roethlisberger's career. I don't want to hear that mess. If he won't immortalize for me before you go on to Pittsburgh and eliminate the Steelers from the playoffs, you immediately one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. I don't care what team you play for.
Okay, I got you.
But it's just I find it y'all really called me crazy for years when I hyped that man up and tried to tell y'all. And now everybody want to jump on the bandwagon and start singing his praises. Like, damn, man, it feel weird hearing that. But I believe that the Bucks can win this game. I really did not want to pick this game when I saw it in the schedule. I'm not gonna lie to you. But as I sat here and thought about it, Detroit played Tampa twice last year, and both times they played them, it was an incredibly tough, close game. Baker played lights out both times. Jared Goff and Amon St. Brown went off both times. And it literally just came down to who had the ball last in both of those games. And I just feel like Baker's finally going to get one. He's got some continuity now going into his second year with the same offense, new offensive coordinator, but the same offensive scheme. He's got unquestionable chemistry with Mike Evans. We saw that last week. Chris Godwin went off. The running game is there. Defense is playing pretty good. I really like Tampa to have a good chance to win that game. The X factor, though, that's going to determine which way this game goes is going to be Jameson Williams from Alabama. He was not really a factor in either one of those games last year. But as we know, Coach, you and I being Raider fans, speed at the wide receiver position is something lethal. So whenever an X factor like that is able to run across the field and take the top off of the defense, you're going to have a chance. So if he goes off, Detroit's going to win this game. But for right now, for what it's worth, man, I just got to trust my boy. I've been rocking with him since 2018. That's my dog. So I'm going with Baker Mayfield. I was here first. I'm the pioneer of the Baker Mayfield fan club.
D-Ray. Hey.
You.
Bucks on the Lions.
Give me them Lions.
Lions.
Give me the Lions. I just feel real good. I feel real good about the Lions.
Okay. You lying. All right.
I'm on record saying that the Lions was up and coming, and they definitely living up to what I said.
Yeah, they're starting to reach their little peak there. It's gonna be interesting between Minnesota and Detroit in that division. It's gonna be very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Well, I got Detroit. I got Detroit winning that division.
Okay.
I wonder why.
Because them sorry ass Minnesota Vikings.
It's already red. I like that kind of talk. That's what I'm used to hearing around here. Go ahead.
Y'all out on you. Oh man, hey, appreciate you, Ready Red, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, tell them all in Texas, man. Tell them what we do here, baby. Appreciate you, man, sharing the show, man. Appreciate you. God damn, that should mean a whole lot, bro.
Baker Mayfield, one of the best QBs to come out of Texas the last couple of years. Why are you hating on him?
Wow, seeing an OK Saint guy drooling over a boomer.
Here he go with that mess all the time.
That's wild. That
Here
is crazy.
Notice how I said 2018. He went to the league at that point.
Yeah, D-Rec, right? It's a D-Rec sighting. This shit is, it's like seeing a goddamn dodo bird or something. Dodo bird. Like, what? Holy hell. Ready Red is in the live chat. Drew to the game is in the live chat. Philly G in the live chat. Live chat is on and popping. Next game, we got the New York Jets. They go to Nissan Stadium to take on the newly looking Tennessee Titans here. Mark?
Jets.
Jets it is. Going with the Jets.
The only quarterback who looked worse than Daniel Jones last week was Will Levis.
Facts. That's facts. What? I ain't gonna get into that. Bro, you can't throw in a double. He did it like 2 or 3 times, throwing in double coverage. You can't do that.
That's because he eating the wrong type of mayo.
You ain't doing
Wrong type of mayo.
Yo, but he's doing it from the 30. You ain't got arm strength like that, bro. You're not Brett Favre. A fucking Doug Williams. Like, you gotta have a cannon. I mean, but anyway. I'm gonna roll with the Jets as well. I think they're gonna rebound from the ass whooping from San Francisco. I think they're gonna get on the board rolling especially with that defense. One thing about Aaron Rodgers, man, he do not take losing very, very nicely, and he is definitely this is a rebound game for him. I think the Jets get back on track with a win against the Titans. I think so. The dog, Jets of the Titans.
The Titans disappointed me last week. They had the Browns, had their foot on their neck. Will Levis threw that crazy interception and let the defense come back and rally. I'm kind of like what y'all saying. Aaron Rodgers, him not playing last year, you can tell that Monday night that everything was out of sync with the young receivers and everything. They did pretty good, but I think if they would have had a whole year together, they'd been more better.
Yeah.
I think as time goes along, they will connect together. They'll get better. That defense will be there. And I think it starts this week. I'm going to take the Jets.
I think the Jets too, man. I think they're finna get their shit together. Like I said, Aaron Rodgers is now a loser. He's not a loser whatsoever. No, sir. He don't take that very good there. Devo, Jets of the Titans.
I mean Jets. What are we talking about here? It's Will
There we
Levis
go.
at
Jets it
quarterback
is.
on the opposite end. I
Oh,
mean,
what the fuck? 3 times, bro? 3 times you trying to throw in double coverage?
like I
The
said,
last one was the worst one.
he need to switch
He trying to be
mayo.
a hero. He trying to be a
I'm
hero.
telling
He
you,
trying to
No,
win the
bro.
I'm
game.
telling you, it's the wrong brand of mayonnaise.
When he threw that interception, when homie was trying to throw it out of bounds, and when
See?
he threw it, he just put his hands up. That was the worst one, bro.
Yeah,
That was inexcusable.
yeah. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. Yeah.
I think Malik Willis rubbed off on him.
Oh, yeah. Damn. D-Rec. Jets or the Titans?
Give me the Titans in the upset.
Oh, hey, ballsy today. Okay. All right.
Titans in the
Yeah.
upset.
Shit, Titans playing for that number 1. Could be, bro. Tennessee.
Nah,
I mean,
bro.
they
The Giants and the Panthers are fighting for that number 1
The
pick.
Giants and the Panthers.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
it might be a triple threat match though, Mark. It might be a triple threat.
Nah, bro. I doubt it. Because if Levis keep playing bad, the Titans have Mason Rudolph they can turn to. Shout out Oklahoma State.
Oh, shit. I went too
He'll
far
wait to
there.
plug that in.
Who the Giants or the Panthers gonna turn to if they quarterback keep playing like trash? Come on now.
Right. That's a fact.
I couldn't even tell you who the backup quarterbacks for the Giants and Panthers are.
Right. Who the fuck is it? I don't know. But
Andy Dalton's in Carolina. I don't know who in New York.
I don't know who in New York, bro. Oh, Drew Lock.
They really need to consider him. He ain't bad. He's not a bad NFL quarterback.
I jumped the gun, y'all. I jumped the gun real quick, but just real quick, 30 seconds from each. The Buffalo Bills, they destroyed the Miami Dolphins 31-10, but Tua Tagovailoa took a nasty hit from, ironically, DeMar Hamlin, and he is now on a concussion injury list, man, and very, very tragic. I thought some prayers out to Tua, man. That was a major. It was really on Tua because I understand that you're trying to sacrifice for the team and get first down, and he dived, and man, his head, you can see his head go against DeMar Hamlin's stomach, man, and it was just a brutal hit. And to see him once again laying out there on the field, it's just very tragic. A guy so young taking so many concussions like this, and I just want to ask the 30 seconds to ask the podcast panel real quick. What are their thoughts about Tua concussion? Start with the dog.
It's sad to see him, getting hit like that. We reminisce of the other time that when he was laid out on the field. I really feel that he is not as, it's just bad for him, as far as him as a person, him a quarterback. I think he's just not physically adapted enough for the NFL. I really think that he needs to retire, but he's not going to do it because of all that he went through, as far as the hip surgery and everything. And the man just went through a whole lot at a young age. But he, his desire to play football and want to be the best is going to outcome these injuries or whatever, in his mind. So, I just pray for him that, that he get a speedy recovery, that he gets back, and that's what he's going to do, get back on the field, and hope we don't see this again from him.
No, I hope not, man. I hope not. D-Rec, do you think Tua should go ahead and hang it up?
Not there.
Feeding his face, you mother. All right, Devontae, let's talk about this game real quick. Yeah, Red said the same thing. Yeah, shit, yeah, man. But yeah, real quick, 30 seconds. Devo, what do you think about that Miami? Even though Buffalo slaughtered Miami in the AFC East divisional game, but your thoughts on Tua and his concussion injury?
Man, that's some really scary stuff to watch, man.
Yeah, it
I don't
is,
know
man.
about y'all. I'm a fan of. I mean, and trust me, I love the hard hits. I'm one of the advocates of please bring back the hard hits. But when you see stuff like that you get to thinking about a person's family and
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying everything that they don't like what Q Doll said, everything that they don't went through to get to that point. And
yeah,
when you and I don't know if you know what I'm saying any of y'all played anything competitively, whether it was a game
just
or
no,
well
just playing.
whatever you're really good at, you know what I'm saying. If you have any type of competitive spirit, you know that it takes a lot to put
Yeah,
that out. Takes a lot to
Mm-hmm.
put it out.
yeah,
You
And
do.
yeah,
some people even though they have the love and the will of fire to want to continue on, you have to have enough people in your corner to be like, look, man, like you got a long life to live. The man's like he's not even 30 yet, right?
no,
Not even
Right.
30.
no,
Right.
Like
You about our age,
you've
bro.
already had 5
yeah,
total concussions between
yeah,
Alabama and playing in the league. Like
yeah, yeah,
it's I think it's time as much and I'm all for it, like you know what I'm saying, keep chasing after your dreams. Again, the hip surgery, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying, all the adversity you went through just to even be there, and I understand that and I acknowledge that and I appreciate that. But at the same time and token, man, you got kids, bro, you got a wife, bro.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
his head coach literally told him like, man, you're the starting quarterback of your family. And I wholeheartedly felt that statement from him, because it's like, man, look, at the end of the day, like if you go, I mean, your family is gonna be hurt the most by that
yeah,
out of anybody. I mean, damn
absolutely,
us as
absolutely,
the fans. I mean, yeah, we're
absolutely.
gonna
There you
miss
go.
you, but not as much as the people that see you and interact with you every single day.
Hmm.
So
I
man,
agree with you on that, man.
I hope he makes the right decision. I would love to see him out there on the football field again, but if he does, he needs that guardian cap. He needs a guardian helmet.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Mark,
I'm not trying to sound insensitive to the situation at all, but this kind of proves, I think, once and for all, that Tua is not meant or built, I should say, he's not built to play the game of football, neither from a physical standpoint nor a mental standpoint. Um, Devontae just brought up his injury history going back to Alabama. He had a broken nose, concussion, ankle surgery, and
shoulder,
that was all before he got to the league.
dislocate shoulder. Hey,
Shoulder.
yeah,
Yep.
You get to the league, you've had all these concussions, and like not just like you had your bell around, like you were literally fencing, like
yeah,
having severe concussions. You can't take hard coaching from your head coach. You whine to the media about what Brian Flores used to say to you. You whine and complain after Ryan Clark came at you in the media making jokes about you. So if
yeah,
you can't take the criticism from the media, you can't take hard coaching, you can't take
yeah,
the physicality of football, bro, just
yeah.
stop playing. It's
Just
obvious
stop playing.
this is not what you were meant to do. And I say that with
Absolutely.
all due respect to the young man. I'm not trying to be insensitive or rude, but seriously, just stop. Like,
Yeah, I
you
agree.
don't like the coaching, you don't like the media, you can't take the hits. What's the point of you playing anymore? You'd have made
Absolutely.
buku money. Like, go back to Hawaii and just chill out for the rest of your life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with Mark, man. Also, I want to say with Tua is, I think it's time for him to real quick. I think it's time for him to hang it up. He's still a young man. See, me and Q, we experienced this with by a quarterback named Jim McMahon. And Jim McMahon had multiple, even fucking for the Jets, he had 9 concussions back in the day.
Oh, Al
9.
too. Al
Altoon.
too.
Altoon
The
had
receiver.
9 concussions.
Mm.
And
Yeah. Al
him
too.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tua is a young man, and Mark just said it perfectly clear. There's no shade in him. It's all love. I mean, if you're a Dolphins fan that's watching this, we're not throwing shade at Dolphins, but we really want that guy to take care of himself. Damn football. And like Devontae said, we just fans. We want you to play, of course, but you got to look at your life, your wife, and your family. You got to look at it like that. Like Mark said, you just made bukus of money. Just relax. go be an agent or something like that. But football is just not you. You got a laundry list of injuries. You're already small as hell, and you're playing in the AFC, a tough AFC. You got a tough schedule. You got guys that's trying to kill your ass every Sunday. This is not it. You can't take it on the field, and you can't take it verbally. Like, yeah, it's time for you to hang it up. And now you're getting concussed on it. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, it scared the hell out of me. I'm like, oh God, please get up. Please get up, man. Like, damn, that's to see, your body going to compulsions like that. That's not good.
Hey, look, I already told you.
Yeah, man, that shit, man. I was like, man, get up, bro. And he got up, but my thing is just take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself, and let it be. Skylar Thompson is the only other backup on their quarterback on their roster, and they're gonna have to go with him. So the Dolphins are looking to make some big moves in the free agency. They have to now because Skylar Thompson is the only quarterback on that list. And those of you know what Skylar Thompson is, he's 3-4 as a starter. So he has just a little bit enough to get the Dolphins through. But let me tell you something, Mike McDaniel has to go. He has to really go to the shop now. He's gonna have to pull a rabbit out his ass as far as playbooks, and he's gonna have to really ball down with this Dolphin team. If not, this could be over really quick for the Dolphins. This could be over really, really quick. But again, man, Tua, goddamn, somebody get this thing, Tua. Take it easy, bro. Please, take it easy.
Dolphins, give Ryan Tannehill a call.
Right.
Yeah, especially before Green Bay get hold of.
Yeah, please. But do you think the Dolphins want that guy back? That's the question.
I don't see why they wouldn't.
I mean, at this point, what are your options?
Yeah.
What are your options out there?
Aikman had, yeah. That's true. What is your options? You're gonna have to make some major trades. You say go get Trey.
Come get Trey.
Go get Trey right there.
That boy's not.
No.
I believe Trey Lance is gonna get a shot sometime soon.
Yeah,
well,
Birmingham Stallions.
He'll probably get an opportunity to start somewhere sometime soon.
I think what we're talking about with all this stuff that happened with Tua, man, but he's got a compelled the spirit to all think. God bless him for all the things that he's been through, and he's not going to retire. He's going to come back out there, and we just don't want to see him die out on that field. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that, man. But he's not built right for that. He just ain't. But he's not going to stop. No matter what. He just feel like he still can play this game at a high level and deal with these hits and make it through. But he's not. Longevity is not in his cards. It's not in his cards, man. We don't see it. Huh?
I'm sorry. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, seeing him laying out on field like that remind me of the old days of Ronnie Lott. Ronnie Lott was playing in these days, man. They would show up. They would show up, ban him from the league because I mean he was man.
They wouldn't put him on TV.
Him and Steve Atwater and
yeah, more Ronnie Lott. Ronnie Lott used to put him to sleep every week. Every week, Ronnie Lott. I mean, when I say every week, you can guarantee he done stretched him out on the field. Not like Ronnie Lott, but he the hardest hitter I ever seen.
Boy, Ronnie hit you, boy.
I swear, boy. But I hate to see that for Tua. I don't want him to die out there, man. That's the real truth.
Yeah,
I don't want him to die.
Yeah, that's the real of it all.
Jim McMahon was getting tossed around like that, man, and having these massive headaches. But if he don't stop, man, he's gonna be shitting out a diaper for the rest of his life.
Yeah, you're gonna be fucked up. There's no longevity in that, man, for him.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah, and to your point, he got all that money, man. What's the point of having all that money and you ain't gonna be able to, be physically able to spend it?
See what I'm saying?
But it's hard. It's hard for us to say that because I mean this is all he ever known from a kid, and these players that's all they ever done. So you trying to tell them to hang up the keys to go do something else?
Me too, bro.
They just ain't gonna do.
But that's what I was saying about their competitive spirit. That's what I was saying about their competitive spirit. Like some people just got that dog in them for real. That just like they not. You can't tell them no. You can't. You gotta drag. You literally gonna have to cart him off that field. He gonna have to leave off that field in a stretcher. And we don't want to see that happen, but it's looking like that's gonna be the reality of it.
Yeah, it is. fucked up, man.
If the NFL allows him to keep playing and he keeps having more severe concussion in these prime time nationally televised games like he has been doing, at what point is the NFL going to be like, all right, we got to protect the shield, is we're going to keep taking PR hits every time he's out there on the field. People are already trying to get away with football because of the violence and all that mess, and you're just giving them extra fuel to do so because of Tua.
Yeah.
Well, see, I'm glad you said. Well, I'm glad you said that because it's starting to affect women that have young boys and seeing that on national TV like that, they're not want to put their kids in Pop Warner Sports. I've heard several women say that since they've seen that. I don't want my son going out there. I don't want my son being laid out on the field like that.
And for the record, ladies and gentlemen, if you want a more in-depth conversation about football and concussions and like you'd all just mentioned, a female perspective of letting their kids play football, go on the Real to Sports archives. We did a real man-to-man lounge episode a couple of years ago with Mrs. Philly G where we had a legit in-depth conversation about that. So go check that out. Free plug.
That's a fact. We did talk about that. We
did
talk
man.
about having kids and that was a hell of a
Yeah, we did. I remember that episode. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a hell of a show. Yeah, I agree with you on that. All right, so sit it down. You heard it from us. Sit it down. Back to the predictions here. Oh boy. We got the God damn. This is unanimous. But anyway, the Los Angeles Chargers, they go to Charlotte, Bank of America Stadium, take on the Carolina Panthers. Panthers? Panthers, really? Give me the Chargers. I ain't gonna even talk. Chargers for me. Mark. Chargers. Q. Chargers.
Give me the team. Give me the team to beat y'all.
Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn! They did, though.
I had to slide. I'm sorry, Mark. I had to slide. I was really directed toward Mark. He's more Raider fan than anybody.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
I'm taking my pick, goddammit. I'm going $40. I'm going over there with the gold at.
It's gonna be fool's gold. We go over there. I'm telling that right now.
Damn, that's crazy. Fool's gold is wild.
Shit. I'll go over there with the rings at. They got 5 of them things. I'm going over there. And Devontae, Chargers. Okay, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Next game.
Next.
Look, Red said, Chargers, you done. Even Red in Texas. Fuck his head. Get out of here. All right. Sorry, Carolina fans. No disrespect, but y'all just.
They're going to catch somebody slipping, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Panthers fans.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're going to catch somebody slipping.
Last week, I chose y'all last week to beat the Saints. And
did,
y'all went out there and y'all made an ass out of me.
Damn.
Y'all did. They beat the damn pussy off of y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they did.
Damn.
They turned y'all into some kitty cats.
Yeah, man. That was terrible. 47 points, bro. No shade.
47
my boy,
47
my boy
in
Derek
week
Carr
1
got
is
the fuck off,
wild.
boy, but damn.
47 in week 1 is wild.
Yeah. Carr was picking them apart. They had no answer. He can make a cup of coffee back there and take a nap.
I thought that was Drew Brees out there.
Facts.
Derek Carr's a far superior quarterback.
Did you see Derek Carr come out of that pocket?
Hold on,
Yo.
Devo. Don't you dare disrespect Derek Carr like that. He is a way better quarterback than some Drew stinking Brees, man. Get out of
Whatever,
here.
bro. Stop tripping, bro.
Man, get out of here, bro.
You smoking something, bro. You didn't trip that.
Definitely.
Man, get out of here. Come on, let's go. Come on, man. Come on, Mark.
Disrespect that Hall
Stop drinking that. Stop drinking that D-Reg. Stop drinking that D-Reg juice. Stop drinking that D-Reg juice.
Man, get out of here, bro.
He said, Bryce Young. He said, Bryce Young ain't that 25, 2-15.
No, 0-17 possibly. 1-16, 0-17.
They might get somebody, like you said, they might get somebody slipping.
They played Dallas on their schedule. We all know Dallas like the overlooked team, so there you go.
Yeah, that's true.
They
They did fuck around and lose to the Cardinals last year. They did fuck around and lose to the Cardinals.
You see? You never know.
I'm just
Yeah. And that was
with
Josh
no
Dobbs.
Kyler Murray.
Josh
with no
Dobbs came in
Kyler
and
Murray.
whooped their ass.
Yep.
Yeah, Josh Dobbs, bro. He came in there with their ass. He said 2 is generous. He said 2 games is generous. Damn.
Yeah.
For you, bro. Okay.
2 is
I'm
very
glad we passed
generous.
that one. Chargers by unanimous. Next game we got the Hawks of Seattle. Seattle Seahawks go to Gillette, take on Jacoby Brissett and Jared Mayo in the New England Patriots here. This is an interesting game. Let's go with Devo. Devo on this one. Seahawks or the Patriots?
I keep overlooking Jacoby Brissett. I mean, everywhere he's gone, he's actually like really done well. I ain't gonna say he's been the best and blown people away, but he goes in there and he does what he's supposed to do. I don't see that happening this week against the Seahawks though. So give me the Seahawks.
Nah, I hear you. Diggity dog.
New England came into Cincinnati and wow, and we all most of them picked Cincinnati and they went in there and handled them.
Tiger strikes off of them.
Yes, they did. And also, Seattle won their game. And but I really think that Seattle is a better team on both sides of the ball. They got a good defense, a good receiving core. Geno is kind of doing it. They got a good young head coach. But in the end, I think New England play tough. But I'm gonna take Seahawks.
The Hawks. I am going to go with Seattle as well. I am going to go with Seattle. Seattle's a good road team. Good road team. Geno, decent quarterback, of course. I haven't seen Seahawks yet. I didn't even watch that game Sunday. I'm going to definitely try to watch this one if I can. I like Mike McDonald, the former Baltimore Ravens defensive coordinator. But I like what's his name, Witherspoon, the cornerback from I like that. God damn,
Yeah,
we should have got him in the draft, man. God damn, I like him, man. But also I'm a huge fan of DK Metcalf, and I see the Hawks. I see the Hawks really coming up there, and I think the Hawks will smash him. I think they'll smash him on this one. I think that already Red said the Pats. I think Seattle will smash him on this one. Mark?
Been waiting a long time to say this. It's been a while since I've played this card. I disagree with the host. This is not going to be an ass whooping by any means. We learned last week, and I remember, New England's defense is actually pretty good. They just get overshadowed by how bad their offense was last year under Drake May and them. But for my money's worth, this is going to be a very challenging and difficult game for Seattle. What time is that game on Sunday? So it's a 1:00 game, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
So they're going to be playing on 10 o'clock body time, from the West Coast. So you got that to factor into it. If the key to Seattle coming away with the victory in this game is they have to take advantage and score points in their possessions, because I just have a feeling that New England is going to try to play astounding defense and run the ball and win that time of possession game. And if they do that and Seattle doesn't capitalize and score some points when they have the ball, New England can get the dub. But because of the way that Geno Smith played last week, he made some plays with his arm and his leg. Like I said, if they can just take advantage and score some points when they get the ball, they can win. So I got Seattle in a close one. It ain't going to be no blowout, but it's going to be close.
It's gonna be, the reason why I say it's blowout because the interior defense of Seattle is pretty good. With the addition of Byron Murphy on there, man, they're pretty goddamn good. They got some big horses on that interior defense, so they're gonna be coming. And
I can't deny that.
Jacoby Brissett, as good as he is now, but don't get me wrong, he's a good scrambler out of the pocket. But
I'm kind of like with Mark. I think the game will be tight. It's not going to be a blowout, but at the aspect, I just think that, like I said, they got a good receiving core.
Yeah.
And they really do it. So I think that, like Mark said, if they can score, then New England don't have the ability to score like that. And like I said, Seattle play good on both sides of the ball.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but one thing to keep an eye out for that game, Kenneth Walker and Tyler Lockett are both questionable. So that's something to
Well,
keep an
too
eye
early,
on
no
before
doubt.
kick out.
a lot of times when they say questionable, they really play.
Yeah, they play. But
Well,
Yeah,
most of the
they
time.
most likely.
yeah.
Kenny Skywalker, baby. Y'all know about Kenny Skywalker, baby. Kenny Skywalker, boy. It's come on, Kenny. I like Kenny. I like the Hawks. All right, next game, man. The Indianapolis Colts. Anthony Richardson and the Indianapolis Colts. They go to Lambeau, take on Malik Willis in the start. Malik Willis and the Green Bay Packers here. No brainer. I'm gonna go with the Colts. I'm gonna go with the Colts with this one. It's not gonna be cold. So I'm Ready Red said Colts immediately. Immediately he said Colts. I'm gonna go Indianapolis. I like Anthony Richardson. I'm a big fan of him. I like Indianapolis. I think Gus Bradley and the 4-3 defense that he loves is gonna really put a muzzle down on Malik Willis, and they're gonna have no choice but to run Josh Jacobs, and it's not gonna work. So defensively, the Colts should. I would say they should really get off. I ain't gonna say dominate, but they really should get off in this game. I'm gonna go with the Colts on this one. Devo.
Yeah, you don't gotta ask me either, man. I'm a big fan of Anthony Richardson myself. Plus I got JT in fantasy, so I need JT to run ruck shot over that Green Bay Packers defense, even though they are really good at stopping the run. So but yeah, I don't believe in Malik Willis. I think he's gonna be very turnover prone, and that Colts defense is nothing to sneeze at. So give me the Colts to win that game.
And also with Jordan Love going down, he's the heart of that team. And it really
that's a big gut punch.
It's a gut punch. It's gonna kill. It's killing the morale of that team. Sure. And one more other thing. With this secondary, man, I'm telling you, Jair Alexander. I think somebody said something about him. But Jair.
Me, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, fuck out of here. Yeah, but
shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up. Shut up, Zion. Shit. Try to hear your fucking mouth. You ain't shit.
He took a lot of money, but ain't really producing. But anyway, let's go with let's go with Mark on this one. Mark.
I'm gonna answer the question like this.
Yes, sir.
I would much rather have Daniel Jones against that Vikings defense in Week 1 than to have Malik Willis at quarterback.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Does that answer your question on who I'm picking?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got you.
Enough said.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Enough fucking said.
I ain't never.
You said a whole lot without saying nothing right there.
You ain't lying, boy.
Have you ever seen somebody that freaking raw?
Quick.
Have you ever seen somebody be in the league for 4+ years and be that effing raw? You're getting trained by professionals every day, and you still raw.
I was like, yo, against Philly, you get it. He runs a screen.
He didn't know what the hell to do. He was a deer in
headlights. The flow calls a screen, a simple screen pass. What? And the ball went like 5 yards in front of him. That's not
I normally root for everybody black.
Yo.
Fuck out of here. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mark. But
how is he still in the league, bro?
I don't get it, bro.
I seriously need to know this. Like, I'm not even trying to be mean and be funny, but like,
no, it's just real.
How?
No, bro. Hey,
Johnny Manziel looks better than this dude.
Keep it real, bro.
I'd rather have Jamarcus Russell than Malik Willis, man.
Oh damn.
At least Jamar threw the touchdown.
He did. Yeah. I don't get it, man. I don't know what Green Bay gonna do.
Somebody tell me when I'm lying, please.
No. Tell me when I'm telling lies. The dog. You got the Colts or your arch nemesis Green Bay Packers?
Oh man, I really was sad when Jordan Love went down, man, because I want to play this dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in the division, that's our arch rival. I don't want people to say that we won the division because Jordan Love went down. But he won't be back enough time we play him. We play him in 2 more weeks.
Yeah. You'll see him one time.
You'll see him come to Minnesota. But anyway, I know everybody's on Malik Willis and everything, but I really like Matt LaFleur. I like him as far as he's a great offensive mind, and having Josh Jacobs back there, they get a running game going. But they had young receivers though. They got young receivers. They're just as young as he is. There's no vet receivers out there, so it's gonna look bad for them. Anthony Richardson looked real good. I like that. I like that damn bomb that he threw. Oh, that shit was so damn sweet. And so they got a good defense too. So in the end, I think Matt LaFleur might get them going, but in the end, I think the Colts, they're gonna take this game. So I'm gonna take the Colts.
Man, boy, you said something that I ain't heard in a long time. Bomb, a long bomb. Damn.
That thing was sweet, man. I swore that damn thing.
That Doug Williams did that because that's when we first started calling it a long bomb.
Yeah, bomb.
Yeah, the long bomb.
Q-Dog, please don't scare me like that, man. You almost.
What?
I thought you was about to have a D-Rec moment and trying to sell me on that.
No. I'm saying, Matt LaFleur, he is a good offensive coach. He can dial up some plays, man, and put people in certain positions, especially with those young receivers he had. But if he get a strong running game, he got to have a strong running game. I don't know if Jacobs ready yet. He just getting to that team out. He hasn't got his engine going yet. And at the same time, those young receivers, no vet receivers. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe a couple more games might see a little something out of them. But this game, no.
I still think that Green Bay's still trying to figure out their receiver positioning right now because you got the emergency of Reed, who's climbing up
Yeah, he's a bad boy.
Because
he's fast.
I was coming
He's an X factor.
to my knowledge, I was coming into the year expecting Christian Watson to be the wide receiver one over there, but it looked like he's going to end up moving down to that wide receiver 2 role.
Well, he plays a slot. He's in a slot. He's a slot receiver because Romeo Dobbs is the second.
No, well, when I say wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, I mean in the aspect of as far as like
targets. I'm sorry, target. You mean targets?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. That dude's an X factor. Because
remember last year Christian Watson burst on the scene. We didn't know. We had everybody.
Cowboys.
I know everybody in fantasy was rushing to go pick him up.
Yeah, he went crazy.
But this year it might be the Reed show this year. Yeah, drop passes and all.
Drop passes and all. We ain't gonna forget about that shit.
he gonna get you a touchdown though. He gonna drop about 3-4 of them.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Get the lotion off your hand, boy. You do that shit before the game. This game, man. That's it after the game. Get the pressure off. But next game, we got the Cleveland Browns. Oh man, they go to Cleveland Browns. They go down south to Florida, take on Jacksonville Jaguars. Let me start this thing off. Get this shit hype. I'm going to Jacksonville. I think Sunshine gonna get the win here. Cleveland is a disarray here with quarterback with Deshaun. I don't see Deshaun. I don't know, man. I don't believe in him right now as quarterback. It's kind of. I don't know, man. But I do respect Cleveland's defense. This is gonna be a close game. Jacksonville's going home. Jacksonville, they kind of, I ain't gonna say desperately need to win, but they need to stay afloat in that AFC South division. The Titans don't. We don't know about the Titans, but I think Jacksonville will get the win. This should be a breakout game for Trevor Lawrence. The Browns secondary is not so, to me. I wasn't impressed when they played the Cowboys. So this is gonna be Trevor Lawrence. Maybe we can pick them guys apart unless Cleveland can come up with a better scheme. I'm gonna go with the Jags. I got a good feeling with the Jags here. Got a good feeling with the Jags coming away with a dub. Mark, Browns or the Jags?
This is a must-win situation. This is
massage, yo. This is crazy.
This is gonna be a must-win situation for the Browns organization. In my opinion, all the money they gave to Deshaun has not brought them any fruit. They haven't really had any success with him as quarterback. And I think Stefanski is in danger of losing that locker room if he continues to play Deshaun Watson and Deshaun Watson continues to play pretty bad.
Absolutely.
Because how do you continue to try to motivate your team to buy into your system when last year when Deshaun got hurt and they put Joe Flacco in, that offense roared to life. Amari Cooper was going off.
Absolutely.
David
You know they're
Njoku
trying
was
to get him
going
back.
off.
You know they're trying to get Flacco back from Indy.
Hey, bro. But when they put Deshaun in there, the offense
should have never let him walk.
discombobulated. It doesn't look like he really knows what he's doing or trusts his receivers. They just don't look like a well-oiled machine when he's back there. And again, I think it's a must-win for him. I think if they have a bad offensive showing and the season starts to get out of hand, I think Stefanski might be up out of there. I think Deshaun might be up out of there. And Cleveland might be back to rebuilding on offense again. I hope not, but that's the way it's looking. But I'm gonna go with Jacksonville to rebound after their tough loss last week. They kind of beat themselves in Miami. They should have won that game. So they put Trevor's name on the stadium. So you got to put up a shut up now, buddy. So give me Jacksonville in this one. God bless all the Cleveland fans.
Word. And Mark, you said one key word with that. You said rebound. And Doug Peterson, the experience that he has, I think they're gonna and the experience that team has, they're gonna rebound. They're gonna rebound strong. Q Browns, you got the dog pound versus the Jags. You know about them dogs.
One thing about me, I'm not really, I'm not a big fan of paying quarterbacks all this money, and you know, and they haven't really got my team to the playoffs. This is the kind of results that you, this is the kind of, and you get shitty play, and then
exactly.
Yeah, you they got paid all this money, but you're not seeing the kind of the production that you would like to see out of either quarterback. Cleveland just laid an egg for me last week. I thought the defense was going to tighten up the Cowboys and maybe Deshaun Watson muscle up a few points. But the defense, they went somewhere. I don't know what happened. That's not their defense. And then you turn around with Trevor Lawrence and them, you know, in that division. You know, this is, we talked about it, T-Rock, I'm sorry, but, you know, it's time for him to shine. It's time for him to come out of the doormat or something, just to name itself and put this team on out there. So I think that in this game, both of these quarterbacks going to have to show out. The defense is going to be there. It's which quarterback is going to lead them. I'm more favor of Trevor Lawrence than I am Deshaun Watson. It's some serious problems going on there. They're on the road in that humidity. I don't know if they're going to be able to survive that. So I'm going to take Trevor Lawrence and them. Give me the win. Jacksonville Jaguars. T-Rock. Go Rock.
Let's go, baby.
Shout out Rock.
D-Zovo.
Yes, sir.
Devo, Browns or the Jags?
Yeah, give me the Jags. Give me them boys down there in Duval.
Duval.
Everybody done already pretty much said everything I was about to say. So
that's just,
I mean, all that's left is to make the pick.
I know, right? Sunshine ain't been shining.
No, he ain't been shining.
He gonna bounce back though.
He gonna have to start doing something.
They got a good system to bounce back.
That division is too tough for him to not bounce back.
That's what I say. I mean, that division is rough, man. I mean,
they can't afford to fall behind 2 games.
Well, both of their divisions are rough. I mean, you know, hey, they're gonna have to do something, man. I mean, especially Trevor Lawrence, man. I mean, we've been looking for this dude to do things in the playoffs, and we ain't seen him.
Yeah.
We ain't seen him, bro.
Fucking that's close to beating Kansas City.
I remember when people were saying he was a top 5 quarterback in the league. Still trying to see that, but I believe they'll win this game though. I just believe that the Browns just got too much going on right now.
Yeah,
it's too many questions, and they need to figure it out. And until they figure it out, they're just gonna keep losing games. I mean, again, like to Mark's point, at what point Deshaun keeps playing terribly, you know, Kevin Stefanski loses the locker room. What point do we turn to Jameis Winston? I mean,
There you go.
he's gonna he's gonna give you 3 touchdowns and 3 picks, but the energy he's gonna put into that
Yeah, he
team.
can be
You know what I'm
there.
saying? You know,
Yeah, he gonna be there.
One thing y'all can't say about Jameis Winston is that he's not a dog, bro. And
That's
he
the
is not
key.
a
Yeah,
motivator
he a
and
fighter.
and a
Yep.
locker room leader. He is
Yep.
definitely
He is a fighter. You right about that,
He
Devo.
has an arm like hell. He can throw that deep ball. He can
he
throw.
damn sure can. But like I said,
can throw that
he
ball.
good. He good for 3 touchdowns and 3 picks. With however many touchdowns he throwing just as many picks.
Talk about, man. I think Mark
He ain't
needed.
allowed to no more massage parlors at all. That's the reason why his game on.
I don't understand because his old lady is fine as shit.
Hey, look, man, and if this most recent allegation proves to be true, because apparently the lawyer actually has the recording or has the video of this most recent allegation that he just got put on. So if this leaks out and it turns out to really be truly incriminating, this is gonna be the last we see of Deshaun.
Could be. I hate it.
He gone.
He might be gone like Mark said. He might be gone before the end of the season.
I like what Mark said about it. I like Mark said, about Lawrence, time for him to come out. If you're gonna be an elite,
It's time for him to come up, man. I've been said that.
If
It's time for him to shine, man.
Yeah, Mark said it best. Mark said it best. If you're going to be showcased as an elite quarterback, now is the time.
You just got to do it, bro.
You got to do it now. You have to do it. I agree with Mark on that. I agree with Mark. Next game we got Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders. They go to Baltimore, take on the Baltimore Ravens here. Baltimore Ravens. Let's go with yeah, why not? I'll start off. To this game here. Ooh, man, Baltimore's we're not gonna stop Lamar. I think we put the pressure. I put the pressure. To me, and I know the disagree button is largely and well intact here. To me, the only key right now is going to be the Raiders secondary. One thing that the Raiders do not have and we haven't had in years is a shutdown cornerback. Jack Jones is going to have to hold his composure because I can see it in the near future that him and Trey Flowers is going to be they're going to be going at it. It's going to be a lot of jaw jackery. 2 young guys that really can't hold their composure. It's going to be a lot of jaw jacking in that, and I hope Antonio Pierce talked to this guy before the game and said, "Listen, man, you all we got in that secondary, pretty much. So you're going to have to shut that shit down. Marcus Epps sucks. So and Trayvon Morig is on the fence with me. Our secondary is just not that good. Lamar might pick that defensive apart, but that secondary is going to be weak. It's going to have to be Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins and oh Jesus, what his name escapes me right now. Butler to get in there. Malcolm Kuntz is out. God damn. And Malcolm Kuntz. Christian, what's his name? Wilson. Terry Wilson sucks. Get him the fuck out of there. But makes me sick, man.
Don't sound good, do it, Devontae.
Damn,
get him out. Get him out.
Don't sound good.
Get him fuck out of there, man. He stay hurt. He stay hurt. He has not produced nothing. He has not produced anything. He needs to go. The secondary is gonna. If our interior defense can just hold things down. Now on the offensive side, Gardner Minshew has to step up. Like, this is the time now. He cannot make scary decisions. This is a very tough Baltimore Ravens defense, and he's going to have to step up and make the right decisions. Use your head. Right now, we don't need a running quarterback. We need a smart quarterback that's going to get our receivers intact, which is what's his name? Devontae. Got to get Devontae in the game. Gardner has to get Devontae in the game. But to make a long story short here, of course, I'm going with the Raiders. But I mean, we got to step up in that secondary. It's very, very, very key important that we step up in there. And Gardner Minshew, he's going to have to step up. If not, I think we need to make that call to AOC to come in there because we don't want this season to go we don't want to go 0-2, of course, but we don't want to start off like that. Gardner Minshew was a project. If it ain't working, then we got to go to the next. I say start AOC in the first place because, I mean, the guy was doing fucking good. He just can't roll out of the pocket. But, man, he makes the throws. He brings the excitement that we need. But, Mark, what you think?
I'm going to go change the pace here. I agree with the host. I've been saying Tyree Wilson is ass since the day that we drafted him. We did a show live the next day, and the host asked my opinion on him, and I have never been a fan of his, even going back to when he was in college. When we drafted him, he was hurt. He ain't did shit when he's on the field. Nothing. And look, wouldn't you know, he's hurt again. Get him the hell up out of there, bro.
Right. Yeah,
he's the Alex Leatherwood of defense. Get him the hell up out of there.
There you go. I agree. He's terrible.
But getting back to this game, I have supreme confidence that my Raiders can go into Baltimore and get the victory on Sunday. I have supreme confidence in that because last week we didn't lose to the LA Chargers. We lost to the Las Vegas Raiders. We had some ill-advised turnovers, some questionable calls by the coach. And out in Zamir White fumbled the ball. You can't turn the ball over against Baltimore and get them a short field like that. That's how you're going to lose the game. But our defense is phenomenal. They didn't give up a single first down in the entire first half last week against the Chargers. We shut down their running game. We shut down their passing game. We were getting after the quarterback, and I believe we can replicate that same success this coming week. We went up against some future All-Pro, and Joe Alton still got after the quarterback. So
which is good.
That tells me all I need to know about my defense. What I need for them to do is, I'm going to use football terminology, so if you don't understand me, I apologize. The host can translate because he's a defensive guy. Max and Christian have to stay faithful to their rush lanes. The moment they get out of their lanes, the holes are going to open up for Lamar to take off and run, and that's exactly how we're going to lose the game. What we need to do is control the rush lanes, keep him contained in the pocket, let Diablo spy on him, and make Lamar Jackson do something that he's never done a single game in his career, and that's beat a team from the pocket. Make him distribute that football, read the defensive coverage, and get the ball in the hands of his playmakers instead of having him take off and run by himself. We know if he does that, it's going to destroy us. It's a drive killer for us because we need to get off the field. Yeah. But if we can stay true to our rush leads and make him beat us from the pocket, I think we have a really good chance to win. Nobody in the receiving corps really scares me except for Isaiah Likely. And I believe we have the pieces on defense, especially a linebacker, to kind of keep him contained. I'm not as concerned with the secondary as host is, just because, again, who we got to worry about? Zay Flowers and Tyron Wallace. Like, it's not like we're going up against Randy Moss. You know what I mean? So I believe in the defense. Defense is going to carry the victory for us. And we can just limit the mistakes on offense. We'll be all right. So I for damn sure got my Raiders going into that game and winning.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm supporting them.
And this ain't no direct talk. I got the team that can back it up, too.
Word. Come on, Q. What you got, Q? Raiders or the Ravens?
Man, just to hear you host and what you was talking about as far as hearing the keys to the victory, bro, it just sounded all negative to me. And
it's real.
Yeah, I know, but just like who got to do this, and so need to do this, and so need to do that. You went down a whole list. But the funny thing I know. The funny thing that I when I watch a Raiders game, the most disappointing thing when I see Devontae Adams on the sideline, just looking like he has a face like, how in the fuck did I get here? Like it just looked like that. It just looks like that all the time when he's sitting on the sideline. And it's a show face of frustration. This definitely is going to be a game. 0-1 teams. Shout out to Drew to the game. We'll be there for the opening of this game here. See how this goes. They got the work cut out for Christian Wilkinson. He got to earn his paycheck, bro. He got to earn it now. This is the game that you got to show people the reason why they bought you in. Y'all got to start penetrating, but that's going to be a hard task against Lamar. A very hard task. And for them losing that game in Kansas City, all them days they've been off since they played the Thursday night game, they're gonna be hyped. They're gonna be at home. Bruh, y'all gonna have to bring it. Raiders gonna have to bring it to a level that if you don't play good early, it might not look good for you. Because they gonna come out blazing. First quarter got to be y'all quarter. Because if you don't, it's over for you. And I'm looking for them to do just that. I'm looking for them to come out blazing and to a point where y'all not gonna handle them. They're gonna to me, first quarter's they're just gonna stretch so far out that y'all might not be able to catch up with them. I just don't think that the way that they played tough Thursday night, but they're going to be better. I just can't see the Raiders getting on that level. I like them, but I just don't see them. They're going to be on that level to win that game. I'm going to go ahead and take the Ravens in this one.
Okay. Devo.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna also take the Ravens this week too. I just think that they're gonna bounce back, especially like you said, coming off the way that they lost to Kansas City. I think that this week they're gonna start incorporating Derrick Henry more into the offense, and Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews are gonna have to step it up some more and get open. Like you said, I really don't fear anybody. No one else has really shown anything more outside of Isaiah Likely. So up until this point, that's what we're gonna need. But I do believe that Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews and Derrick Henry will have good games, and they'll end up winning this game easily. Not necessarily easily, but by a decent score.
Okay.
Can I ask a question to Devontae?
Yes, sir.
How do you expect those other playmakers to get a chance to get the ball when the quarterback literally feels like, if my first read ain't there, I'm taking it off? Yeah. Lamar is like a Luka Doncic in that offense when he really needs to be like a John Stockton or a Derek Fisher.
Ready Red say y'all know damn well y'all ain't beating the Ravens.
Bro, what happened the last time we played them? They lost. Yeah. Against us, all we had was Max Crosby.
Yeah, bro, people just see Lamar as the MVP, which he is. He's my favorite quarterback, but this is the National Football League, man. You can't really count out. Some things you can, but I mean, with like Mark said, we just beat the same thing. Everybody's saying now is the same thing when we played them last time.
Yeah,
everybody's like, oh man, they counted us out like hell. And we beat them.
And Carl Nassib got after his ass.
Exactly.
Max Crosby got after
the same
his
situation. And Baltimore had a better team than what they got now. So yeah. I mean,
one would argue.
Last time. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah,
the only difference is we had the greatest quarterback of all time the last time we played him, and we don't have him no more. That's only
shout out to Drew in the game. We'll be there, baby.
We'll be there. Eat all your chicken wings up, so make sure you have.
We'll be there during the game.
I'm eating them. I want to eat them. I'm eating them. Macaroni and cheese, whatever you got, I'm eating. Next game, man. Just ready talking that ish over there. The New Orleans Saints. The AT&T Stadium take on the damn Dallas Cowboys. Give me the Saints, motherfucker.
No, why you bullshit? Okay. No, I am going to take the Saints this week. I do think it's going to be a low scoring game though. I don't see I don't see anyone really having a true edge over it. I mean, I just really believe in New Orleans really shocked the hell out. Even though granted it is against the Carolina Panthers, but just like the Q Dogs point, they are unfortunately still a professional team. And so you have to, you know what I'm saying, you still have to take that into account. I just think that New Orleans is gonna definitely pull off the upset, shock some more people and put people on notice. That defense, even though they're old and aging and stuff like that, they still get the job done.
Okay.
And Derek Carr is going to be Derek Carr.
I'm getting to that. Glad you
I
said
meant that in a good way. I didn't say that in a bad way, Mark.
No. Yeah, I knew exactly what you meant. You ain't about it. Come on, Q. I'm licking my chops at this one.
Man, I really think this is going to be this will be a good game. I really can't count New Orleans Saints out. You know, the way they put up them score points on the Carolina Panthers, but that's Carolina Panthers. And at the same time, you're looking at this Cowboy defense. That is a Mike Zimmer led defense. Bro, I think they're gonna be pretty tough on defense.
That's why I said it's gonna be low scoring.
Yeah, it's gonna be low scoring, but I just don't see that this is not the type of game that the New Orleans Saints play. They like scoring. They like shootouts. And so I don't know if they can play a grind out game. So when it come out to a grind out game, I might have to get that edge to the Cowboys. So this will be a grind out game, but not a shootout like Derek Carr and them like to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that to the Cowboys in a close game.
Cowboys it is. Mark.
Oh boy. I give respect where respect is due. I give them respect. The last time Derek Carr went up against the Mike Zimmer led defense, Zimmer completely shut us the hell down, bro. We could not do a damn thing when we went up to Minnesota and played them a few years ago. But y'all don't know what I know, and that's host knows this. When Derek Carr is in an offense and he truly feels comfortable, that man can light the world on fire. And I understand people want to give a discount because it's to the Carolina Panthers. But look at the games they played against the Panthers. Last year in week 1, Derek looked damn comfortable in that offense. Last year they looked discombobulated. They were slow getting out of the gates. Carolina played them pretty tough last year. It was no easy dubs between them two. But the last week, Derek Carr made a statement, and I believe he's going to go to Dallas and prove that it was not a fluke. Michael Parsons will not be as much of an X factor as I think a lot of people believe he will be. DeRon Bland, he's your only DB. You got to deal with Foster Moreau, Olave, the rest of them. But I think Derek going to tear them apart with his arm. And I really believe my boy Derek going to have another MVP caliber season this year. So give me the greatest quarterback that ever lived, man. Give me Derek Carr and the New Orleans Saints. Who that, baby? Who that?
Greatest quarterback that ever lived.
Can I ask Mark a question? Can I ask Mark a question? If Derek Carr is the greatest quarterback that ever lived, and Derek Carr can do this and Derek Carr can do that and this, why in the hell did y'all let him go?
Josh McDonough.
I don't understand that.
How come Adrian Peterson got the damn rushing title?
To be making these types of teams.
How come Adrian Peterson ain't got the damn rushing record?
Oh, you know that. Don't even start that bullshit. You know, you already know.
The same reason why Adrian Peterson ain't got the rushing record is the same reason why Derek Carr ain't rated no more. It's all because of Josh McDumbass believed in Jimmy Garoppolo more than C.J. Stroud during the draft. That tells you all you need to know about his quarterback evaluation skills. Derek was a damn scapegoat who got sacrificed to save Josh McDumbass's job. And had it not been for them fools in Washington and they bullshit, Gruden would still be my head coach. I would still have Derek Carr, and I'll be feeling a hell of a lot better about my Raiders' future than I do right now at the quarterback position. It's Josh McDumbass. May he never get another job in the NFL ever again.
I mean, he's right.
No, for real.
Yeah, right. Okay. Josh McDumbass then.
He really sabotaged our team, man. It set us back.
Okay.
He drafted Tyree freaking Wilson.
You feel that way like I feel like Leslie Frazier when he cut Adrian Peterson getting the rushing.
It's worse.
It's worse.
Adrian Peterson got stopped from getting a record. My franchise got set back for a couple of years behind the dumbass decisions he made.
Years, bro.
He literally destroyed our locker room.
He set us back, bro.
Devontae wanted to get the hell out of town because of him. If
that's recorded. That is recorded.
I'm putting my Raider on and I'm beating his ass.
Too.
Josh McDumbass.
I'm taking the Saints on this, man. He said McDaniel sabotaged the Raiders and the Broncos. See what I'm saying? Told you.
Bro, what he did for us was worse.
He did us worse.
It was worse.
Yeah. Because he had his hand in the pot too much, and it just sabotaged everything. But I'm going with Saints on this. I think Derek Carr for number against Cowboys. I think Derek Carr wears his heart on the sleeve, and coming in off this game right here, it's gonna be fast. You got the likes of Alvin Kamara as a running back, man. So you got to hit them fast. The great thing about the Cowboys, though, they hit you in the first quarter, hit you hard. They start off great, they end bad. So if you can keep them from starting off great and stop them from being bad, man, I think the Saints come on. Believe in the Saints in this one. Next game, this is probably unanimous. What do you say? I'm gonna need my crow next weekend, players. Oh yeah. I got no point.
I hear you, Red.
Yeah. Hey, let's think of vice versa now. I got a nice thing of Sweet Baby Ray downstairs. I'm gonna pour it all over.
And we just talked about this too before we even went live.
Yeah, it works. So we're gonna see. I mind though. Okay. I ain't got no beef with the Cowboys anyway. Next game here. Slide this thing up. Next thing here we got. Oh boy. Yeah, I know you do. Yours go way back in the day. All right. It's unanimous. The New York Giants versus the Washington Commanders here. Commanders for me. Mark, who? The Commanders? All right. Q? Commanders? Okay.
I don't know.
Huh?
The one team New York has had success against lately is Washington. That's the one team they've been able to beat. Damn. If DeVito was starting, I would give it to the Giants. I'm not even gonna hold you. But unfortunately, Tommy DeVito ain't playing.
The little Giants. Yeah, the Vikings made them look like little Giants.
Y'all know how I feel about Duke quarterbacks, or Duke football players in general.
What?
So, yeah. They're trash. Duke don't produce football players.
He said Disco Danny owns Washington.
Keep in mind, Daniel Jones.
I don't mean no shade, my brother. But the last quarterback that came out of UNC wasn't looking too good either, dog. I'm just saying.
I know Drake May is going to change all of that when he finally gets his opportunity. He's got two quarterbacks. He's got two quarterbacks. He's got to make up for.
I see something in Drake May.
Trubisky, and he's got to make up for Trubisky, and he's got to make up for Howell.
Yeah,
and I believe he'll do it.
I see something in May. Mark, you said Commanders, right?
Yeah, only because of Daniel Jones. If DeVito or Tyrod Taylor were starting, I would pick the Giants, like in all seriousness. But
gotcha.
Yeah.
The dog, just for the record.
In a way, the Giants are trash, man. Trash, especially on offense. They're trash. They might got a little chance on defense up front. That's the only strong part about this team, a defensive line. Everything else is trash. Straight trash. Offense ain't shit. So I'm gonna take the Commanders. You know that.
Okay. Yeah, I already know it.
Yeah.
And let them go, bro. Let them go.
Hell no.
He ain't letting go.
Say yes for this.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, we're running through this thing here. We got an AFC West division game. The Rams of Los Angeles go to the desert to take on the Arizona Cardinals. This is an interesting game. Let me start this thing off here. I'll go with the Rams only because they showed me something, man. They showed me something. And I know Puka is out. But Matt Stafford showed me something. And I know it was a statement game because it's his former team, the Detroit Lions. But who really showed me something was Sean McVay. Sean McVay was play calling like Kevin O'Connell was there when they won the Super Bowl.
KC.
I like the Rams. I like the Rams play calling. I think, me personally, and I like the connection now with Cooper Kupp and Matt Stafford. I like the Rams in this one. I'm going with the Rams. Devo.
Rams and the Cardinals always have a history of playing each other tough. Our division is super tough this year. Like I said, I think all the teams in our division are going to be competitive. I think the Cardinals are going to get them this time, though. I think it's the Cardinals' turn yeah. I think it's the Cardinals' turn this time.
Yeah, you know better than anybody.
I think Marvin Harrison Jr. will finally have his breakout game this game.
I'm sure they're waiting.
They're gonna have to target him early and often. I mean, because like you said, on the other side, you got Cooper Kupp, who's probably gonna catch 12, 13 passes. That's what you got to contend with on the other side. So you're gonna need to have to match that output with them. But I think the Cardinals can pull it off. Yeah, he does have to show up. He does have to show up. And I'm trying to give him his grace because he's a rookie. But this is one of those things too, where just like with Caleb Williams and just like with Jordan Love, like with all these people coming in that y'all gas them up so much, you can't be mad when you got people like us that are gonna be like, okay, from game one, then we better see it. Like, I mean, it's an adjustment period, but I want to see it. We didn't get to see anything this last game. He only had 4 yards total, so we didn't get to see anything. So I'm hoping tomorrow against the Rams that changes and you know what I'm saying, we get to see why they went up to number 2 and got him, or got him at number 2 rather.
Mark.
All right, I'm coming in on the hot tag.
Come on with it.
This is a direct message to Reddy Red for his comment and to the homie Devo for his comment as well. Marvin Harrison Jr. was not the reason why Marvin Harrison Jr. only had 4 yards of offense last week. Y'all know me. I'm a low-key supporter of the Cardinals. Believe in their team and what they do. My heart wants to pick them to win, but Kyler Murray has pissed me the hell off. So I'm picking the Rams because you're the quarterback of the team, and you tell in a quote to the reporters, it's not your job to get your receiver more targets. My man's was streaking up the field, booty butt ass naked open, won't nobody around him for 50 freaking yards, and you didn't even look at him. Didn't even attempt to get him the damn ball. And then you gonna have the nerve to go to the media and say some bullshit like that. Excuse me for getting fired up, ladies and gentlemen, but that really did piss me the hell off.
That's foul.
No, get
like
fired up.
What kind of quarterback does that on any level of football?
Yeah, Carlin told him my whole ass.
That's cause for a fight in the locker room.
Bro, that quote pissed me off.
You'd have had to see me in the locker room after that one.
Yes, sir.
No, but that legitimately pissed me off when he said that.
What the hell you mean it's not your job? Literally, your job is to throw me the goddamn ball.
Yeah.
That's in your job description.
But
he do though. This is the same dude. This is the same dude that got criticized last year for not even knowing your playbook, for playing being known more for live streaming on Call of Duty than actually being locked in. that little man syndrome, ready. It's that little man syndrome.
When I seriously, that quote really did piss me the hell off because Arizona literally could have won that game. All Kyler would have had to do was just throw it. It could have been underthrown. It could have been to the left, to the right. He was so open, he would have caught it and walked into the end zone for the game-winning touchdown. But Kyler said it's not his job to get him more targets. Because of that, screw that, Kyler Murray. You on probation for the next couple of weeks so you get your shit together. Give me the Rams, bro. Because that's not a quarterback right there, dog. Like, real talk. That's when Mahomes' receivers was constantly dropping passes last year. Not one time did you hear him blame his wideouts. He took responsibility himself. He said, I could have thrown the ball better, give him a more catchable pass. Not some bullshit like what Kyler Murray just said, bro. You supposed to be the franchise quarterback saying that shit? Boy, if I was an offensive lineman, man, I would have lost my shit.
Colin threw him a hole, boy. Colin did the same thing. He got on him, boy. This kind of later. Can't lead.
No,
like that.
man.
You? Rams or the Cards?
Well, it's a divisional game. We got two quarterbacks that love to throw that damn ball. And I think that they're going to get in some type of shootout somewhere in the game, where it's going to start second quarter or whatever. I don't think it's going to be too balanced. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game, because once one gets started, then the other one's going to get started. So it's really the Kyler Stratford show. That's what it looked like to me, like the old Wild Wild West. But in the end, I think that if it gets like this, I'm going to take Stafford. Stafford, he fights to the end. He showed that when he played last Sunday night, and that's just been his makeup anyway. He fight through injury. He's a tough dude. So, I'll give him the edge over Murray on that. So I'm going to take the Rams.
Next game, man, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers, the team that Mark despises. The Pittsburgh Steelers. I guess another team that Mark despises. The Denver Broncos. Let's go. Let's go with Devo on this. Pittsburgh or Denver? Interesting game. Kind of hard to call.
I don't know. I don't know anybody who's really going to be really paying attention to this game outside of, fans of Denver and Pittsburgh. I know I won't be really watching it like that. But if you putting a gun in my head and forcing me to choose, then I'd take Pittsburgh and their defense to win this game.
Okay. Steelers in this game here. Q.
Man, I'll tell you what. That Bo Nix, man, he really impressed me last week. I saw that guy on a drive, man, and he just looked like a seasoned vet throwing that ball. I was just really surprised. I don't know if y'all seen him, but he really hung in there with Seattle. He really did. He almost won that game. Bo Nix he was impressive on one drive. Looked like the old John Elwell song to me. But at the end, Mark despises Pittsburgh, jump by Pittsburgh. But Pittsburgh always seemed it's something about that team. That team kind of resilient. They go in with Mike Tomlin and they find ways to win, man. And it's kind of like on Baker Mayfield side, like, you go against them and he seems to win. So I'm going to roll with the Steelers. I'm going to take them. That defense, they're going to pull it out. Tough game.
Before Mark go, Mark, you at least got to admit that TJ Watt did have an unbelievable performance last week. You got to give him his credit, man. That is a dog, bro.
Oh, yeah, you're a problem.
He is a dog.
I despise every single
all the
Watts of the Pittsburgh Steelers' existence as a franchise. I seriously would love nothing more than to see them rot in the fiery pits of football hell for the next 20 to 30 years. But even though I'm a certified Steeler hater, the one person on that team I will never hate on is number 90. That's just a bad dude. Deuce is my witness. I was texting him during the NFL honors. I was like, if it's not going to go to Max for Defensive Player of the Year, I want it to go to TJ, because that dude is just a football player, and I hate to say it, but I love him. Q-Dog, you was on some D-Rex shit when you was talking about this game. I don't know if you was just high off of beating the Giants and being able to shut D-Rex up, but I don't know what game you was watching, but that was not a good outing for Bo Nix. I know he's a rookie, but that man was struggling to read that.
I'm telling you, man, he did good, man. That dude did good, man. I'm telling you.
Mike McDonald.
He took them on a damn like a 10-play drive, bro. He was that dude sharp.
Q-Dog.
Don't sleep on him now.
Q-Dog. I understand you was buzzed off of beating the Giants, but I'm trying to tell you, Bo Nix was not having. He won all that. He looked okay. He looked better than Caleb Williams did. I'll give him that.
For sure.
Pump the brakes, dog. Pump the hell out of them brakes. In this particular game, and it seriously pains my heart to say this, and I don't even want to have to say it out loud, but I'm picking a team to win in this game, and it is not the Pony Express of Denver. I'm not saying their names, but I'm taking the opponents, the visiting team in this game to win. I'm disappointed.
Man, say Pittsburgh. Stop playing.
The only time I will say that team's name is when I'm condemning them to the pits of football hell.
Facts.
I don't want any parts of them. I wish they didn't exist. I wish they would move to another city and crumble as a franchise.
Damn.
I'm picking Denver's opponent to win this game because I don't trust the young quarterback against TJ Watt in that defense. And for some unknown reason, even when Pittsburgh is ass, they're good. They were one of the worst teams of football a couple years ago, and they were like 10-0. I don't understand it. They have no offensive production, yet they still win football games. Make it make sense. I hate this crap, but I can't wait for week 6. Deuce, you better bring your ass on week 6, bro. I will go to Louisiana myself. I better see you on this show the day before week 6, bro. What? That's all, host.
There you go.
Well,
week 6. That's my one. I only got one game on the season. Is week 6. Oh, I need that game. I would rather never see my Raiders beat the Kansas City Chiefs ever again for the rest of my freaking life if it meant I got to beat Pittsburgh. That's how much I hate them. I'd rather lose to the Chiefs than lose to Pittsburgh. Makes me sick. Screw that team, man. May they forever burn in hell.
Damn.
Yeah, that's like me with the damn Cowboys. I'd rather lose to the damn Eagles than lose to the Cowboys, or lose to the Rams than lose to the Cowboys.
Jesus.
I can't stand
either
one of them two.
Somebody has some Texas pick, boy. Hey, we ain't gonna be the final season for okay. All right, we gonna see. Next game we got the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm gonna start this thing off, but I'm just gonna go with the refs.
Take the money line on the refs.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my money on the refs. Yeah, cute.
Man, I was hoping Cincinnati come out and be the team they supposed to be last week, but they came and got slapped in the mouth by New England. This is not the team that we envisioned and knew that. I mean, it was just a shell. It was just a shocker. Oh boy. Because the way they played last week, they have to come in and play better than what they did. I think they will play better, but is it going to be better enough to beat the Chiefs at home?
I don't know. They say Joe Burrow's supposed to be the kryptonite over there.
As long as those zebras out there.
I can't. One thing about it, I can't stand the Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm not even part of AFC. But the way they did us last year, they cheated their whole game. They cheat everywhere they go. The Kansas City Chiefs, and I want somebody to beat them. I'm gonna take Cincinnati upset. Forget it. Let me take Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, roll it. Cincinnati, the Bengals. The Bongos. Devo. Florida State lost again. Damn. 4-3. Shit. Okay. Devo. Bengals or the refs?
Bengals or the refs? Cincinnati
Bengals versus Roger Goodell's team.
I
Shit,
mean,
how you
if
want
we
to put it?
stand, I think I'm gonna stay true to the trend of Joe Burrow right now, as far as early season Joe Burrow, slow start Joe
Okay.
Burrow.
Okay.
I picked them to win last week. They
Okay.
completely again made an ass out of me, just like Carolina did. So
Yeah.
this week I'm gonna go with the refs. I'm gonna go with the refs this week.
Go to the refs.
I just think the slow start continues. I don't see them beating Kansas City.
Yeah.
If they do, it'll surprise me because they're minus T Higgins. That's already a weapon down. I mean, I don't know what type of time Jamar Chase on.
If the Bengals win, that means the check bounced.
Oh yeah, that mean that check cleared.
Clear.
Yeah, that check cleared for sure. If they
Kansas City
if they
fans,
do,
yeah, I said it.
Jamar gotta have over 200 yards receiving. Then if that's the case,
that shit ain't happening. Refs ain't allowing it. I guarantee you, the Chiefs will be 10-0 this season. I guarantee you. Well, until they play us, we gonna get that. We gonna get that. We gonna get there. But after, but they're gonna have a great fucking record. Watch what I tell you. Watch. Mark. Bengals are the refs, or Taylor Swift's, or Roger Goodell's. Where do you want to put them? Cheating bastards.
As a Raider fan, I know firsthand, you don't give that team any extra ammunition. You don't talk shit about them. You don't disrespect them. And all offseason, and especially in the media this past week, Jamar Chase and the Bengals been talking a lot of shit about
I see it on Instagram.
Barbecue.
Yeah, I seen it on Instagram.
And
I see it.
not only you took shots at the young receiver, you took shots at Mahomes himself and that team. Boy, you pretty much done pulled a D-right. Like, you done talked a lot of cash money shit.
Yeah,
and now you got to put up or shut up. So, for the sake of them, they better win that game. Or else I really don't know. There really might be a bad sign for their season. You lost to New England week 1, talked mad shit, and then got beat by the team with a good barbecue week 2. But that could be a detriment to your season. But
he was talking some delirious shit.
I mean, straight shit, man.
You ain't gonna beat Kansas City like that.
It was a D-Rec and Q-Dog situation with the Bengals playing the role of D-Rec. So because of that, I hate to say it, I gotta say ketchup and mustard, man. The team with a good barbecue. I feel you on that. Good luck to Cincinnati. I wish them the best, but I think they done wrote a check. They asking cash right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big time. It's on social media like a mother. I'll tell you that.
It's different to be confident going into a game, your own abilities, but to insult your opponent, nah.
And to insult a team with a checkbook that long, that is favored to win every single football game. Come on, man.
Hey, the Hunt family was one of the founders.
It's a tall task.
It's a tall task, bro. You cannot win with ref on the payroll. You're not going to win. Stop it. Stop. Kansas City found that out. Yeah, Kansas City gonna have a fucking phenomenal record this year. Guarantee you. Watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
Except when they play the Silver and Black.
There you go. Next game, we got the Chicago Bears versus the Houston Texans. I'm gonna go with the Bears, but I need an upset. I don't think I got an upset this year. I'm gonna go with the Bears on this one. I think the Bears gonna step up, man. I think the Bears they coming off a little momentum when they beat the Titans at the last second. I really need an upset here. I really need an upset. Anything can happen in the National Football League. Of course, Houston's gonna come out. They're gonna come out on fire. D'Amico's gonna have them right. But the thing about the Bears that I've seen, and I know it's the Titans, but that defense is a little pesky. I like Sweat. Shout out Montez Sweat. I need an upset. I'm going to go with the Bears on this. I'm just going to gamble. I'm going to roll the dice here. I'm going to dice it up. Dice it up, baby. Let's go. Q, Bears, Texans.
I'll tell you what, what I seen, I'm not going with the upset on this one. Caleb Williams, man, he looked like trash first half. I
Okay.
mean, all them inaccurate throws he was throwing. And one for that defense saved that game and special team.
Yeah.
They would have lost that game.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that being said, and the way Houston is playing, and he come out like that, it's gonna be over. He come out. He need to come out to be the Caleb Williams that everybody projected him to be. But I think this game is going to be a Sunday night game. I think the lights might be a little too bright for him too early. So I'm gonna take the Houston Texans.
Texans is. I don't know why they put this on a Sunday night anyway. God damn it. But good Lord. Sunday night games to me, I'm gonna shut up. But Sunday night games need to be then you put great games like Minnesota and San Francisco. That should have been a Sunday night game. Like you need to make more the competitive games at Sunday night. Not this shit right here. Like I whatever. But Mark, Texas or the Bears?
Houston's a well-oiled machine, man. Chicago looked like a broken down 1950s Volkswagen Beetle on the side of the highway last week on offense.
Damn.
Yeah, all day long. Give me H-Town and that well-oiled machine. And I agree. I don't think the flex window is open yet for NBC and Sunday Night Football, but I ain't gonna hold you. After that performance in week 1, I probably would have flexed this game. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Listen to us, man. This is not good. Bro. Nobody don't really give a shit about it. Like tomorrow night, I look forward to Sunday night games, man. I love it. But goddamn, man, like this right here, I'm like, now it's gonna make.
I think they're doing it because
channel.
Caleb went number 1. I think
I think they trying to paint the Caleb Williams versus
This is
CJ
a glance
Stroud
game.
Sunday night, prime time game. This should be a big game for both of them. That's how they trying to hype it up. I just don't see it though.
Back in the day, and I know I say that a lot, but back in the day, man, Sunday night was the shit you look for. I mean, of course, you look for the games in the daytime, but Sunday night games was, man, New England and Baltimore, or Baltimore and New England, whatever the case may be, Cincinnati, like all that shit was like, that was, man, I stayed up all night watching that game. But now, this is a glance game. I'll probably glance at it. Probably watch Powell or some shit like that, or something. I whatever. But I'm sorry. Devo, Bears or the Texans?
Give me the Texans, man. I don't want to bet against D'Amico Ryans anymore, man. That's my dog, bro. I love D'Amico Ryans. I love the culture that he's built over there. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
he did. Him and Robert Saleh. I mean, anybody, any of them assistant coaches and coaches that come from up under that Shanahan tree, they've shown to have success somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Bro. At least the ones that really took something out of it and made it their own, like D'Amico's doing down there in Houston. But D'Amico, I just
number 1 defense in the league. D'Amico has.
Yeah, man. God. Yeah, man. I like I said, I'm really excited for that team this year and what D'Amico's doing down there, what they're cooking up down there. Him and CJ are going to be a problem in the league for a very long time, as long as Houston decides to not implode themselves again. But yeah, give me that, because I don't believe in Caleb Williams. I'm sorry, I don't see what the hype is about him. I just believe he's a jag, man, just an average guy.
Damn, not the Steve Smith line. Damn.
Yeah, man, he's a jag, bro.
Yeah,
damn,
just an average guy.
He went back.
Damn.
Well,
tell us how you really feel, bro.
Yeah, man.
Right? Damn. The last game, the Monday night game, we have a bird fight. The Atlanta Falcons that go to Lincoln Financial Field to take on the Philadelphia Eagles in this one. And I am going to roll with Philly because their crowd is one of the most hostile crowds in the National Football League. And I think that defensive wise is pretty decent, to hold it on to come back actually against Green Bay. Good game. Jalen got to stop throwing off that back. I know I judged him on that shit. Stop throwing off the back foot, bro.
Jalen back foot hurts.
Yeah. You gotta stop throwing on that back foot. Every time you do, he's gonna throw a rainbow. I mean, but that's just me. I don't want to critique them too hard, but I think the Eagles can come up with the win. The dog.
Kirk Cousins' record's not good on Monday night. That team hasn't, he was under duress last week. He really got crushed. He doesn't look down the barrel of a gun. He haven't had no sync with his receivers yet. He's accurate, don't get me wrong, but I think that defense will come to play. But I'm kind of like Host that environment is rough to play in, and they got two receivers that's going to drag you all day long if you don't have the right corners to stay with them. One with speed, one with power. So it's going to be up to Atlanta's defense. Can they get home? Can they contain Hurts? If Barkley get on the road, start running the ball. If they get that run to throw ratio going, Atlanta got a good run game. I'm gonna go with Philly because I really haven't think that Atlanta has got the chemistry with Kirk Cousins yet. I think that might take a little while, maybe a few more games because of him coming off the ACL, him not playing the preseason, not really having the, got to work with his boys yet. So I said give him about 2 or 3 more games, but because of that, I'm going with Philly.
Philly. Wow.
The last time I saw Kirk Cousins play a Monday Night Football game, he pulled an upset victory against the team that eventually went on to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Big upset victory. Shout out to
How did I not know?
Yeah.
Vikings, for pulling that upset. But that was last year, man. I saw some of that game week 1 against that team that I wish would go to hell. And Kurt just did not look healthy.
True.
He was in shotgun almost all that game. There was no play action pass. There was no turn around and hand the ball off. And when you don't do that at all during the game, that signals to me that he's still hurt. That Achilles hasn't fully recovered. He did get injured late in the year, so honestly, I'm not surprised if he's not at 100% just yet. So if it was me, if I was Atlanta, I would let Kurt get some more time to heal. And in the meantime, I would see what Michael Penix got going on, just so I can run my full offense. Being a shotgun and not really being able to drive the football down the field is not a good recipe for success in today's NFL, especially when you got Jalen Carter coming at you in that Eagles defense with Vic Fangio, who in my opinion is one of the best defensive coordinators in football. So give me Philly G and the Eagles in this one.
For Philly and the Eagles. All right. Devo, you get the last pick in this one here. You get the last pick of the day. And between the Atlanta, this is Monday night game, Atlanta Falcons versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey man, it's prime time, man. You already know what they say about Kirk Cousins, man. When the light shine the brightest, he don't show up to play, boss. I just don't think I think he's gonna change the narrative eventually at some point. He's not gonna have a lot of opportunities to show it. Yeah, he's not gonna have a lot more opportunities
He's been in the
left
league
to show
since
it.
2012. When the hell is he gonna show up?
7 years old.
I'm talking about with this team, particularly with this team.
Oh,
okay.
Particularly with this team. Put my thought right there, Mark.
My bad.
Put my thought right there.
Yeah, mess up, bro.
But I'm sorry, y'all. That's the kiddo. But yeah, man, give me the Eagles to win this game today. I mean tomorrow rather, or Monday.
Yeah,
see, Mark, you done messed me up that much, bro. Threw me off that much. Threw me off that much.
My bad.
Hello.
Was it the 2012 comment or the fact that I mentioned that Kirk Cousins went on Monday night beat the 49ers last week?
Yeah, I know. It was both. It was both of those. It was both of those.
He got inside like, Ninja, what you say?
It caught me off guard because I had to double take. I had to adjust the earphone real quick. What did you say?
Yeah, I know. Oh, stick cleaner. Well, the picks are all in for week 2. Week 2. One of us, including Rockstar Rock and Philly G, who's not didn't make it today. One of us is going to be the king of predictions for week 2. Hey, I might go back to back.
Nah,
my executive privileges to go back to back.
All right, Jeff.
Man. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. That's gonna beat Dallas this year. All right, Philly G. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you see the dog got them horns out there.
What's up?
Out there.
What's up?
That is our show for today, man. As always, we want to thank you so very, very much. We know this is long. We know, but we got to get them picks in for y'all. Thank you for watching the realest and most entertaining and genuine podcast on YouTube, man. Thank you for watching and this light is bright in my face. The realest sports talk show, man, on YouTube, man. Please remember, man, tell somebody about us. I don't care if your mama, daddy, sister, cousin, girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, side piece, mistress, freako, whoever it is. Tell everybody about us, man. Tell everybody about us, man. And tell everybody, man, this is the place. This is the place to go, man. If you want sports talk with a little bit of comedy, with some real ass brothers, the Real Sports Podcast is where they need to be at, man. Don't forget, man, that please, man, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up for the great podcast panel. Hit that thumbs up for Devo, Q-Dog, and Mr. Episode himself, man. Hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell for all notifications. Come join the Real Sports Podcast each and every week right here on YouTube. Philly G ready going at it in a live chat. Hey, man, we got a new member, man. Devo. This brother has been bringing it these past 2 shows, and I am proud to say that he is now an official member of the Real Sports Podcast panel. I'm telling you, this brother brings it, man. Trust me, these shows are going to get a little less as the season goes. It'll get a little bit less. I know the length-wise. I know you're like, God damn, what is it? But I know I did. We thank you for being on, brother. Thank you for being a part of it. Like I said, Mark brought a good one. I told Mark, I said, I got to have this guy. I got to have him. Got to have him. He brings it like no other, man. We appreciate you. But anything you want to say to the people, man? Devo, take us out.
Hey, man, look, man, like I said, it's just a pleasure to be here in front of y'all. Thank you to Mark for, you know what I'm saying, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't even be up here doing my little 1-2 with y'all. So thank y'all for allowing me to, you know what I'm saying, entertain y'all and, you know what I'm saying, talk my shit, make y'all laugh, you know what I'm saying. I hope each and every one of y'all have a blessed Saturday, have a blessed Sunday, you know what I'm saying, enjoy these football games, kick back, relax, enjoy your family. You know what I'm saying? And while we at it, shout out to my family. Shout out to my nephew right now. He's at his birthday party right now. But shout out to you, Jamel. Happy birthday. I love you, nephew. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to my grandma who's in Canada right now watching the show. Yeah, love you, Nana. Shout out to my brothers. Shout out to my sisters out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I see y'all. Thank y'all for coming on here and watching me and you know, again, there's more to come. There's more to come. And bang, Niner gang all the way.
There we go. There you go. Shout out to your grandma, man. Shout out to her. Grandma's a special.
That's my baby right there. That's my baby man. Right there.
You see what the dog did? You want to get it's going down, boy.
Devo.
I told y'all, have your torches ready tomorrow. Have your torches ready tomorrow. We going to a Viking funeral. Have your torches ready. Have your torches ready.
Yeah, my boy. Here we
go.
Boy, it's an NFC East battle up in here.
I told you we done took the Jets off the tarmac. We took the Jets off the tarmac last week. Now we traveling up to Minnesota.
Oh, going up there to the
Where
table.
bad
Shit.
intentions. Bad intentions.
Get loud up in there now. Get loud in there. I'm telling you that right there.
Keep in mind, it do get loud over there. Keep in mind,
Get loud up in there.
We still got 2 more All Pros that have yet to touch the field for the defensive side of the ball. Dre Greenlaw is soon to be activated, and so is Talanoa Hufanga.
Damn, Greenlaw's that dude though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Greenlaw, man.
Him and All Pro Fred give me them
Well,
Navarro Bowman vibes, man.
Damn.
They give me that.
All right.
Red go at it, boy. Holy hell. I can't even
That was
post all this
inevitable,
shit. This so much. Yeah, that shit, they're going at it, bro. I can't even post all this shit. But that's crazy. But I'm not gonna post that, boy. Hell no. That's not for cheering. But again, man, shout out to Devo. He is a new member, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna see this guy every week, man. He's gonna bring it. He's gonna bring it over. We gotta throw him in that trivia fire. See where you at in trivia. We gotta see where you at up in there. But again, man, thank you guys for watching. We will be back in the building next Tuesday with the reviews for week 2. And we will have Young Mark doing his thing as he give us the latest of what's going on in the world of college football with Under Mark. So come on back this Tuesday night at 7 p.m. live right here on YouTube. Everybody around the world, on the sound of my voice, please be safe and stay safe. And that's in order.